Oh crap! They put me live. That's what an idea. Hi everybody. So I'm Judge James. What's up? And we're here for Accursed Heart of the World Ender in space and star crawl. So you'll see this. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna play the game. And the fortunate thing here is all of us are untrained non-professionals who have never twitched something before. I'm still being told that twitching is not exactly the term for using Twitch. But I don't care. I'm making it a thing, you know? Kind of like, was it Fetch or whatever it was, and Mean Girls? We're going to work with that. All right. So what we've done here is everyone at the table. I don't know why I'm describing this. I should just play like it's normal. But I can't curse that much. We'll say who's playing what. This is Accursed Heart of the World Ender. We are setting this game in the future. It is the year 2944. And you are all, I'm borrowing a lot from other games, by the way, so I'm stealing quite a bit from the last parsec for Savage Worlds, and a good bit from Mothership, so sorry, Joe Goodman. You are all Jump Corp cadets in the Vulcan Gate sector, which I'm stealing that from Elite Dangerous, because I needed a space map. And in the Perseus Arm, orbiting the planet Tranquil in the ROM system, aboard, I gotta apologize to Billy Joel for this one, the Downeaster Alexa, which is a Morningstar class ship, high and above in orbit, just peacefully flittering in space. All of your characters. Oh, I think I have a map for that. I do have a map for that. Crap. Okay. Here's what your ship looks like. So these are future Armada maps. There's the ship from the outside. There's the ship from the inside. I think it's a pretty good ship map. You know, I'm pretty down with it. Eric, do you think it's a good ship map?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, ship maps are cool, right? Mm-hmm. We're never gonna be on that ship. I do feel like anyone who plays a sci-fi game, you know, needs to see the ship, but kind of like old Star Trek, like from the 60s and stuff, there just wasn't the budget to have a lot of stuff about the ship on the outside. It's more what's on the inside that counts. And speaking on the inside, let's hear about the insides of your characters to start. So everyone here has 3 0-level characters. I am running this as a 0-level funnel. Since my friend, everyone, let's do this. Let's say who your name is, so the viewers at home can know it, and then say what your 3 characters are. And we're going to go counterclockwise, starting with Bill. So who do you got? You need names. Just want to say what you are, because they're going to die.
All right, my first character is a slee stacker, and his primary weapon are tongs.
Nice.
Second character is a spice harvester cleaner, and he is armed with a long brush. And last, an anadentist, and his weapon is a club.
Very nice. Very good choice of brush-like weapons there. You didn't choose it, but I'm sorry. Eric, who do you have?
My first character is an activist, and his weapon is a club. My second character is a...
That is a metamorph.
Metamorph.
It's a metamorph.
Weapon is Ray
Derringer.
My third character is a sanitation engineer. His weapon is a slung pistol.
Nice. All right, and metamorph means you could change your face to other people if you want to. So you could decide you want to look like some other person, you know? Like, you could look like Robert Loggia. You know who that is?
No.
All right. On that note, on to Dom.
I've got a red hat brain chip hacker with a scalpel, sanitation engineer with a slug pistol, a fencing supervisor with a scalpel.
Crap. All right, cool. I'm a big fan of flensing. Mike, your turn.
Okay, we're bringing aboard a Mega Slug Rodeo Clown. and the Space Pirate Cabin thing. And the Planet Core Suicide Team volunteer named her Denise. So Denise is on the suicide team.
That's a good name for All right, Tim.
I have a pan-galactic president with a ray gun, a power loader pilot with a dagger, and a android alienist with a slug pistol.
I think it's fair to say that the Pan-Galactic President, while you are a red shirt, destined to die, that was the last president of the Pan-Galactic, because he got, they got voted down out of office. So however you want to figure that out, that'd be great at the right time. And then my friend Mark, or Merc Mark as I call him. Merc Mark, who do you have?
I have a semi-sentient dog groomer who's useless with grooming shears. I have a robot-made repair person with a recycler tool, also not going to be very useful. And lastly, Unit 42, named Tiki, has a Similizard as a pet and a slug pistol.
What is Unit 42? What does that mean? It's detailed in your character sheet in great detail. Does it say?
That is plenty of details.
So I need to note that Merc Mark being the last to get here, I made sure to pick the 3 absolute worst characters for him and gave them to him. Both because I'm friends with him, and second because he was late. So there you go. Anyway, your characters are the lowest of the low on the Morning Star. Yeah, the Morning Star. That's the name of the class. The Downeaster Alexa. The Downeaster Alexa. Lowest of the low. You are cadets. You are recruits. You have just joined, possibly because you don't want to be a clown for slugs anymore, or maybe you're just done stacking sleeves, or that landslide victory did prove that the Electoral College doesn't work in Alpha Centauri. I mean, it's a well-known fact. Proxima Centauri. I mean, it's the middle of nowhere, but it has way too many votes. However we want to set that up. Your characters are in orbit around Tranquil in the ROM system, and there is a pilgrimage that is known to Jump Corp, to this place called the Temple of the Sacred Bloodline. And there's an interest of Jump Corp to know more about this pilgrimage, to learn as much about it as possible. And they've decided to send your 18 characters down to the planet's surface to investigate. And you're supposed to blend in with the population and not cause any kind of uncomfortable scenes that might occur. However, Jump Corp does not have the budget to give you any additional gear. They tried raiding a local Renaissance festival in Sirius Prime. They couldn't get the stuff. So whatever gear you have, that is what you have, which means you may have a ray gun, or you may have a Slizzle Lizard, or whatever you've got, Mark. But that is what it is. That said, you need to learn more about the Tranquil culture, more about these Templars. However, if anyone wants to make a requisition right now to the ship, they might give you some more gear. Does anyone else want something from the ship?
I'd like some rope.
Oh, dude, they can do that. Okay, so you get a little wrist launcher. All right, they affix it to your forearm, and if you put your hand up like you're, I don't want to say it and mess with Disney, but arachnid hominid or whatever, if you do that, you can shoot 150 feet of a spider silk rope out.
All right. I'm going to give that to my sleeve stacker.
That's great. That's great. Eric, you want to ask Jump Corp for any kind of great equipment or gear? Maybe something better than tongs or whatever you've got over there? Did you say one of your guns is Ray? Or is it you say a Derringer Ray? Or just a guy named Ray? Because that would be terrifying if your weapon was just this dude named Ray, and when you attack, you said, "Sick 'em, Ray," right? You want anything? Anything you want. Think of something from a space game that you want. You play any space games at home? What video? Which one's your parent here? What video games does he let you play?
Minecraft, Roblox.
There's no other child your age that plays Minecraft or Roblox. I'm sure of it. All right. Anything you want? What? A space thing. Maybe some space stuff. You play Star Wars stuff, right? Star Trek and phaser guns. All right, listen, you're going to have, I got you, how old are you?
11.
All right, we're going to go with a book that every 11-year-old should do. You have just a container full of something called the spikes. Just put it down your character sheet somewhere and mess that later, okay? He has the spikes, all right? Don, do you want any equipment?
Rifle.
A rifle, heck yeah, man. I got a whole list, table 9.1 out of Star Crawl. We're gonna go with that. You know, they want to make sure that you blend in. Okay? You have to blend in, okay? So they're gonna give you a photon rifle that does 1d12 damage. It has a stun option. It's broken.
Okay.
Just make a note, when you use that, if it kills someone, they completely disappear in a powder or something that looks kind of like the spice. All right, good option. Rifles are a good pick. Mike, what would you like?
Oh, let's see.
Anything you want.
This clown is gonna need something else to help it. This Mega Slug Bopper is just not enough. I need a lasso of some sort.
Like Ted Lasso?
Uh-huh. Some sort of lasso item.
Okay, they give you a life coach.
Fantastic.
The life coach is right here. It's a former Sleestack banjo player, but I'm going to make a note that he's a life coach on here, okay? Life coach. There you go. He's a banjo
Sweet.
player also. So you get another character. Look at that. You won. You won DCC.
He has to travel right with me.
And it was advanced. Tim,
I would like armor plating.
that is awesome. You know what? Everyone should have armor plating. Where's my armor in this book? Armor, armor, armor. Okay. They give one of your characters, just one, gets a Duraweave suit. And it's spelled just like it sounds. Duraweave. It says it's +5 AC, and you know you get a D8 fumble die. And it's a value of 5, whatever that means. All right, Mark, what do you want?
Soylent Green.
So you know what it is, right?
Yes.
It's tofu. I'm a vegetarian. I wouldn't put people in this game.
We might get hungry. This could go a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. You have 4 helpings of it. Okay.
Okay.
And a signed autographed picture from Charlton Heston. All right. All right. So everyone really, wise. I think that one of you made a good decision with a gun, the other with a rifle, and somewhere there is a guy named Ray lurking about. But we'll leave it at that point. All right. So you're gonna descend to try. Oh, there's one more thing. That was your requisitions, but you can, if you want, at any given time, one time. Okay. One time, this Morningstar class craft has a railgun on board, okay? And for every away mission, they send people down. Once, an attack roll can be made against any one target, all right? It's called orbital bombardment, all right? The only way to use orbital bombardment is if you can all agree and you all at once have to say orbital bombardment, okay? Just ready, so like this, right? 1, 2, don't say it now. You'll waste it. So if you all decide orbital bombardment is the way to go, and you all agree on orbital bombardment as players, not as characters, right? You can call down an orbital strike. It's a D30 action, okay? So it's 1D30 to hit any one creature, and 2D30 damage, okay? And if you're new to DCC, yeah, they make D30s, and they roll for 7 years. Hey, it's a 17, I think great. All right, so I'm making a note here. So 1d30 and 2d30 damage because I modified what it was going to do today because originally it was more damage, but I thought it was too game breaking. So 2d30 seems like enough. Are there any questions? It's a very trusting group. You can be allowed to run camera. Okay, so. You all descend to the planet's surface, arranged in whatever order you have. You're arranged in order of rank. You're all the same rank though, so it's like a side-by-side thing, walking away from an explosion, but the explosion is just the shuttlecraft leaving you there. And you realize within about a half an hour of landing on this planet that you don't know where you're going. You're not there. There's no temple nearby. So what the heck? So a year goes by, and you've been living down here. You have all your stuff. Your 18, 19 characters, because there's a life coach there, have taken up in a village, and it seems very peaceful. And maybe, just maybe, all of you can find some serene life here, and one of you can get over just that one county in Proxima Centauri, because it really, that one county cost you the whole election, okay? Just one place.
It really did.
It did.
They just didn't agree with me.
No, absolutely not. It was your take on slee stacks,
That's right.
and how their banjos should be played. All right, because Dowood should be talking about that. That said, one day, one of you gets the call, and I think the person that gets the call is going to be the Spice Harvester Cleaner. You had who had the arachnid stuff sprayer?
The slee stacker.
Okay, so your slee stacker gets there was a comm on there, and it's like you just get this hear his voice, and it's like remember your mission. We're back. We had to go to the casinos for a while, and we forgot we left you down there, but you got 2 weeks. Get this done. We haven't heard back from you. And it's right. You have to complete the mission. The ship is ready. You can go home finally if you want to. And you ask around, and you ask, where is this temple? And how do we actually get to the main part of Accursed Heart of the World Ender? Because I've just been adding a lot of flavor text to the front of this. And now we're going to find out. Because you find out where the temple is, and for 2 weeks and 2 nights, because time works differently here, of travel, you arrive at the temple at dawn. You're exhausted, you're tired, you're hungry, and from here you see a mighty forest before you, a ridge of foothills dotted with caves to the west, and the walled temple of the sacred bloodline. That'd be a different adventure. Bloodline ahead. These masks make it tough to talk. The temple is a buttressed, Gothic, 40-foot high structure. It's weird they say Gothic because it's another planet. So, did they have a Gothic age? Who knows? Covered in pictorial stained glass. The window art depicts scenes showing generic representations of the king and queen of this world that the faithful believe shall someday come. The king victorious in the battlefield, the queen comforting the poor, the king rebuilding the great city, etc., and so forth. A 12-foot tall wall covered in bold relief sculptures of similar themes surrounds the structure with reinforced wooden gates in front. So you all can decide if you want to do anything from the outside of this place, or if you want to go up to the structure and maybe find out more about this place.
Do we see anybody around the structure?
Yes, you see that there are, bless you, you see there are many individuals out the structure, kind of like caretaking it, but you've seen a lot of mutated crap in your time. This is some weird mutated crap. You see people with 2 heads, but one's on reverse, that are planting beets, because that makes them more qualified, because you gotta watch your back. You see that there is someone that has their entire body below their navel is another hand, like a big hand, and they're walking around that. They all look vaguely humanoid. The people of Tranquil, because just like Star Trek in the 60s, Starcrawl doesn't have a big budget, so they don't have the native look on Tranquil is just like a human, but one eyebrow is raised higher than the other. Okay, that's the alien feature. Okay, exactly. That is the look. Tim, give it to the camera. Can you do it? We get him. That's the look. Just like Vulcans, pointed ears, really, just space elves. So yeah, you see a lot of these individuals outside. There are a few guards. You see that on there's several areas. There's folks out there with staves just watching the woods. You see a person with a very primitive bow that is just kind of just on the lookout for animals, things like that, but looks just like that. But you don't see anything concerning except, again, a dude is riding on a hand. That's kind of concerning.
So they look nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ish.
Okay.
Well, approach the temple, I guess.
All right, you saunter up again. There's 18, 19 of you. Are you going up there line abreast still, or are you making a more normal walking pattern here?
More normal.
Okay, that makes sense. Never approach a place line abreast, unless you're like the Redcoats in 1776 or something, and then you just get shot at us. Okay, you go up to the front. That's a terrible joke. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Two humanoids in billows white clothing are there, and they approach you as if just so thrilled that you're here. And they say, "Pilgrims! We have pilgrims. We haven't had pilgrims in so long. I thank you for coming. We are so glad to see you." And they bow. They seem to be native Tranquillians. Again, they each have that one eyebrow up. The first Templar has immensely long legs, though, and he has to like kind of squat down to look you in the eye. Like he kind of like comes the whole way down, you know. The other has the head of again, looks a lot like a Tranquillian, but is the head of a brachiocephalic cat, but is otherwise recognizably a Tranquillian. Now, being that this was an adventure written for DCC and not space related, I guess now you might see them in like cantinas and stuff, but they definitely look odd, even for aliens. They have a higher budget than this game would typically have. Dramatic pause.
How come you haven't had pilgrims?
Oh, none of them even wish to enter the temple. No one wishes to try to achieve greatness. But you all, you look like you're here to be great. So please, thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. Come in. Don't mind the mess. Please enter.
How does one achieve greatness?
You will see. Okay.
Why do people not want to achieve greatness?
We will introduce you to the Grand Wazir, Palmont. Palmont will explain all. So,
Okay.
in the center of I'm gonna just draw this out a little bit because I forgot to do the drawing ahead of time. So the temple is a big square. This is like there's no scale to this. I mean, it's big. All right, the scale is big. And this is like the gate you came in, and there's like a gate on the side, and there's a gate on each side, because each side gets a gate. You gotta be, equal with the gates. And along the edges, you have like buildings. You have like nice structures. You have over here, there's a little bit of like a pond or a pool with some trees around it. These are definitely trees, not microphones. There's enough microphones in here right now. You see there's a pen with animals over here, all kinds of animals. The world of Tranquil is well known in that instead of lizards evolving first, emus did. So I think it's important just to put the big word emu here. I almost wrote emo. They're emo emus, okay? We're just gonna go with that.
Like they're sad all the time?
Or they're
Instead of curls, the hair just hangs down.
Oh, there you go.
The younger James, with my Chemical Romance T-shirt, is kind of sad that you're saying that, which I guess is kind of on brand. So anyway, so that's there, and we also have there's more buildings and all kinds of stuff, and they're all over the place, and they look interesting and well kept. But in the center of this whole thing is this great, giant, circular. And it's all outdoors, you can see inside. So it's almost like a Colosseum type structure. It's just there's pillars the whole way around. You can see inside.
Kind of Stonehenge-y.
It's very Stonehenge-y. It's a good adjective, I like that. It's very Stonehenge-y, and you can see an altar, you see a mound, and you see some kind of stick-like structure sticking out of the mound in the center of this Stonehenge-y structure. You entered from this side. There are all sorts of pilgrims here too. Templars here, And you see all kinds of weird looks. Like you see the person with 2 heads, no one's facing backward. You see one person with 2 heads on backward, their hands facing backward, their feet facing backward. So really they kind of walk forward, and you don't notice them until you watch them so long that it makes them uncomfortable. You see someone who just has deep magenta hair. I guess maybe they're hanging out with the emus. And you see just a lot of individuals. All of them have the very Tranquillian one eyebrow up. So again, they're not aliens from other worlds. They're Tranquillian, but weird.
Is it the same eyebrow on the same side?
Yeah, it's really well known. As our pan-galactic president, Tim here showed us, it is always the right eyebrow. Right? Give us the eyebrow. There you go. So that's the look. So they welcome you in, and they say they want you to speak to Palmont, if you wouldn't mind. They're somewhat concerned by your gear, and the one that has that walks on his hand is like, you all are dressed strangely. Now you've been here for about a year, so you're dressed sort of like with the times. You've got things that we'd wear if it was a fantasy setting, but you do have your gear, and they reach down and they look at the most dangerous thing that you have, your character, and they say, "What are these? What are these?"
Grooming shears?
Ooh, we have nothing like that in this world.
But who cuts your hair?
Well, we have it yanked by a yanker.
The hair yanker?
They should be a part of our party.
It's an important piece of that you learn. You'll learn later. It'll go in the Wikipedia article next year that scissor technology was never achieved on Tranquil. They are very intrigued. The one says to you, he says, "Could I trade you something? The amazing gear you have."
What do you have to trade?
I have this box. He brings up. It's a black cube, about hand sized. That is kind of, you can hear it pulsing from far away, and you can look at his hand and you see his hand is actually sizzling a bit while he's holding it. He's actually using his nails to kind of lift it off of his flesh as he can. Would you trade me those shears for this box?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be rich. And he takes this and he grabs the shears off of you and he leaves. And he actually, I think he's the one that starts like the first like Sport Clips franchise on this planet. So that's it. You never see him again. So as you're doing this trade, 2 Templars come up to you all, and one has 2 heads, the other has bright blue hair, and a third, 2 Templars. 1, 2, 3. I screwed something up. We're gonna go with it though. The number 2 and the number 3 have been reversed on this world. The third has multiple coin-sized holes through their body. You can clearly see light passing through them. And they're putting flower petals in front of you. And now a song begins. Does anyone want to sing the song?
No.
Are you gonna make me sing the song? Is that what this is?
Well, you confided in us that you love karaoke. So.
I do. So it says that there's a song in here, in the adventure. And Brendan LaSalle wrote this. Shout out to Brendan LaSalle for writing an adventure where it says there's a song, and I mentioned karaoke. So we're gonna say that it does say all otherwise normal, blah blah blah. All right, so the song is like, "Welcome, pilgrims, and thank you for your courage. Warm welcome to all, and hail to thee who would be the new monarch that would deliver us from anarchy and despair. Anarchy and despair. I know you are weary, and the Grand Wazir awaits. Come meet Palmont. Follow us to the sacred grove. Sacred grove." All right, so they start putting petals in front of you. And again, you picked up new king or queen, and they're walking towards this, throwing petals behind them right now. And they keep looking back like,
Oh,
"Are you coming?"
I'll follow.
the rodeo
I'll follow.
crowd will follow. I mean, I have my green wig on. So I feel like I fit in with some of these people.
All right, the rodeo clown. So what's do you have a name for rodeo clown?
Canrad.
It won't last for long.
I know.
So a couple children come up to you and like, oh, this is wonderful. You're gonna be the new. You might be the king, right? So many people have tried to be the king, but no one makes it. You might be the king. They both look really out of place. Both the children that come up to you look completely normal, except for the one eyebrow. There you go. So nothing bizarre about them otherwise. And they're like almost guiding your hands, and they're taking you towards the center of this circle here.
I'll let them lead me. I'm a life coach back there playing his banjo.
Does he follow as well to support you?
Safe enough distance. He doesn't want to interfere with my growth in life.
So stepping out in front of the altar, you see a robed fellow. You see no figure or form really beneath the robes, except for it just seems to be a billows mass. And you can see that there is a face-like structure, but it's hidden. Almost like this one has been changed in such a way that at this point it's just two glowing eyes, a glowing mouth, and a glowing eyebrow. And he looks at you, and in this ethereal, unearthly voice. And being that it's Sunday at Gen Con, I can't do ethereal, unearthly voice. So I'm just gonna say he looks at you and he's like, "Welcome." Kind of ethereal, maybe not. "Welcome, pilgrims. Are you ready to see who will be the next king or queen of Tranquil?"
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Well, please, pilgrims, if you would line up, whoever can draw the spear from the mound will be the new king or queen of Tranquil. So I need to know, in order, they want you to line up in order of who is going to be lining up to get the pull the spear. Is everyone doing it?
The rodeo con.
Who are we anteing up? Ante up some ante up.
Pan-galactic president will, because he likes power.
Make sure you know who your character sheets are, because you. So okay, so all right. All right, who is the lowest luck? All right, Frank is the lowest luck. We're just gonna tap him, okay? We'll deal with him in a second. All right. So you all line up to pull the spear, and we're going to say that the first one to step up to it is going to be is it Agent? Was it? Alice. That's a robot made repair person.
Yes.
So are you a
Named
robot?
Alice?
Yes.
So you're going to step up there, and they say, "No, not your kind. Construct kind cannot try to pull the spear. You must step away."
Really? I know where I'm not wanted. And I can't even with you people. Alice walks away.
Does anyone else step up from your cadre there?
The dog groomer.
Yes. He who did bequeath the shears. The again, your character will be well known throughout history on this world.
He left his mark.
They line you all up, and the first person to step up we'll go in order of everyone, and then Frank. So, all right. So the dog groomer goes up, grabs the spear, and immediately falls to the ground, shaking and writhing in some kind of weird agony. I say, "Next."
I'm Biff.
All right, so Biff, you go up, you grab the spear, and you immediately start shaking in agony. the Mega
Cannon.
Slug Rodeo Clown. You grab the spear. What's your luck?
14.
You immediately start shaking in agony. Who's this guy here?
Rod. The flincing. 13 is his luck.
Immediately starts shaking in agony. Who you got here? Who's this? That's your sanitation engineer? Agony. Sleeve stacker? Agony. All of those characters are on the ground in agony changing, and you all watch just before Frank goes to pull the spear. But because we're on a time crunch, because this is a con game, his ass is pulling that spear, just so you know. All right? You can't back him out of that now. This is going to happen. But before that happens, the rest of you who touched the spear gain the curse. I need each of you to roll 1d100 for that character there.
Actually, thought I had.
Gonna give a shout out to Elena over here, just hanging out. All right, on tech support. You know, shout out to the band. These chairs, these are the most supportive chairs at Gen Con. We're live at the, where are we at? The Crown Plaza? The Crown Royal? We're at the Crown Royal Plaza? No, Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza, no royal.
Yet. The day is young. All right, so what do we got on percentages? So Mark, what do you got?
53.
53. Your character that touched this spear, roll a d8.
5.
You now have deep magenta hair. Wow. You're going to be hanging out with the emu.
The dog groomer's name is Fabio, so that's perfect.
You guys-
Long and luxurious magenta hair.
You guys got tickets to a Saves the Day concert right now. Do you know who Saves the Day is?
No.
No, of course not. Anyway, do you know who Saves the Day is? Do you? Okay. Okay, there you go. So my eldest was bounced on my knee in 2004 listening to like the first My Chemical Romance album, you know, back when it all started, before Hot Topic became emo. Or he was always emo, I don't know. It was the old days, back in 04. All right, I'm sorry. Tim, what did you roll?
A 60.
A 60. That character, you get, what's your stats? Your highest stat? Stamina?
Highest
Roll a
stat.
d4.
Two.
Your stamina is now a 16. That means your hit points go up by 1, fortitude goes up by 1. Your character's flesh becomes kind of stone-like, you know?
Ooh.
And, you know, your head gets a bit bigger, your torso gets a bit bigger. What's your lowest stat?
Personality.
It drops by 2.
Oh my. A 3. Great.
Now, everyone here thinks it's because of the whole fact that he, you know, touched. He's now a rock person, but that is actually
Because he was a
actually
president.
isn't. What was that?
Because he was a president.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. I'll tell you what. Who was your number?
The clown rolled a 93.
A 93. I'm gonna bump you for that joke. That was great. I'm bumping you to a 95. Okay.
Okay.
That PC increases in size by 50%. So now he's like 8 feet tall, +2 bonus to attacks, damage, and AC due to great size and strength. However, it's gonna be tough for you to use doors. All right. Do you have a non-Frank character that rolled?
Rod.
What did Ron get?
42.
42. Ron, roll a d6. Roll a d6. Roll a d6.
5.
5. You are permanently cold to the touch. Otherwise, you look the same.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Eric, what'd you roll?
38.
What was that?
38.
38. That character there. So we're gonna. That one's not very funny. All right, I got a good one. You know what? Okay, you gain a mustache.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic mustache. Roll a d30.
17.
All right. Have you played DCC before? I can't remember. You haven't played DCC, right?
Once last year.
17? Alright, you get access to the magic missile spell, but it has to be cast through your mustache. Okay? So it's a +0 to hit, so you get a magic missile spell, you have mustache magic, alright? So write that down. Who did I miss? Your spice girl cleaner, what was this?
It's the
Spice harvester cleaner?
No, it's the
No?
slee stacker. Eric and I practiced this all morning.
Okay.
I also rolled a 38.
You rolled a 38. Well, I'm going to give you the actual 38 result because, you know, I can't keep giving out magic missiles all day. You become obsessed with the most powerful member of whatever character class you choose. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Roll again. That must suck. What's up, Brendan? That one doesn't make any sense.
54.
54. That one doesn't make any sense either. Roll again. I don't like that one either. Yeah, good one.
4.
4. Yeah, it sucks. All right, I'm gonna give you a different one. All right, I'm just gonna give you one. All right, you gain a 3rd useful arm.
Where's it coming out of?
Roll a d8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5.
That's 5. It comes out of your right hip.
Does he get another action?
Yeah. But you have to hold something in your hip arm.
I want to put the web shooter on my
That
hip
makes
arm.
sense.
So it's a harm.
And then we have Frank. Frank, you know, what's Frank's intelligence? 8.
Yeah.
So
Not great.
his ass is pulling that spear. I mean, he's gonna pull it. He's on his ass is pulling that spear. That's obnoxious. So he goes up and he pulls the spear, and inexplicably it comes out, and everyone in the whole village is like, ooh, and the Palmont looks upon you all, and he says, "What is your name?"
Frank.
"No, you are no longer Frank." And he drops to his knees, and he says, "You are King." Whoa! And he says that the entire there's this big ballooning explosion from beneath where the mound was, and the whole world shakes. And something is happening beneath your feet. Something terrible. Taking that spear out of the ground did something. At that moment, as you're all looking around, you hear this big rumbling, and just next to the mound here, over here, the ground starts to pull away, and you see this massive figure rise from out of the ground. It looks humanoid. Its head is skull-like. It wears a horned helmet. At the center of the horned helmet, there is a brilliant, gleaming, gemstone crystalline form. And this thing just rises out of the ground. And it's looking right at Frank. And it's now against an alien planet, so it shouldn't speak English. But again, low budget, okay? And they pull it off on the Orville, so I'm going to go with it. And it's "I have arisen! Thank you, Frank!"
You're welcome.
So what he does now is he reaches his arm down to grab you and the spear, but as soon as he tries to do that, it's like something repulses him back as soon as he gets within 5 feet of you. He can't even touch you or the spear, and he roars at that point, and he shoves his hand into his chest, and he rips his own heart out at that point, and then the heart grows massive bat wings, and it flies away from the temple, smashing windows and causing all kinds of harm. You now have this giant, monstrous kaiju dude, this heartless kaiju dude that's standing there, all because of Frank. Everyone look at Frank. What is up with this, man? That's Don, but Anyway, roll initiative. We're dealing with this guy. Come on, roll initiative. Mark, what'd you get?
8.
Tim.
15.
Mike.
18.
Don.
12.
Eric.
11.
Bill.
11.
All right, this horrific, monstrous creature is going on 17. So on its round, the first thing that happens before anything can happen, the entire temple around you starts to change. It becomes an unholy site that is now sacred to him, this monstrous creature. And he has a name, by the way, you know, because really, I mean, his name is Gorfla Gratior. I want to thank Bren LaSalle for giving us names that are easy to pronounce.
Just call him Gorf.
Gorf.
You know what? Give one of your characters 2 points of luck. His name is Gorf. I'm often told don't write on my books. I can't write this. I'm just giving this to somebody. You know what? Too bad. Sorry, Tristan. I wrote in the book. If you still want it, you still gotta pay $10. All right. So Gorf the World Ender. That's much easier to say. Gorf the World Ender has appeared. The entire structure is now looks like it's designed to fit his, as the kids would say, like their aesthetic. You know. No cap. All right. So. Here we go. He gets his attack, and he is going to foot stomp. And again, he tried to grab you. He seems to not be able to. So he's leading his attack against another cluster of characters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes to foot stomp one of your characters. So his foot comes up in the air, and it comes down. Whoever's the number one character in order there, he gets a 27 to hit. Is that hit?
Honestly, yeah.
Now here's the thing, okay? So oftentimes sometimes characters are 0 levels. People want to just say when they get hit they die. It doesn't always happen, okay? There's a chance if he gets hit he won't die if he has enough hit points, okay? So this thing does 3d6 plus 10 damage. Gorf stomps you for 25 damage. How many hit points do you have?
Laramie, the anadentist, has 1 hit point, but that's okay because you know what? I don't know what an anadentist is, so that just kind of cleans that off my slate.
That's a good point because, unfortunately, Bill, he doesn't make it. But I want to thank you for trying. So, Laramie, he dies. But we need to do something with that character sheet because I modified the game a little bit. So if you could, put Laramie, put him underneath one of the other 2 character sheets.
He's going to go underneath Lou.
Okay, when he dies, it's like the world of Tranquil, like, does some kind of weird avatar shit and connects his dead corpse to Lou. And you see like his veins reach into Lou real quickly. This is happening in real time. It's kind of bizarre. And where's my mechanic I came up for this? Blah, 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 blah. You absorb the power of the dead, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you gain half the hit points. That character permanently gains half the hit points from the previous character.
So now he's at 2.5.
Awesome.
Rounding up.
Yes, no, it's 2.5 hit points. You know what? The other time you said this, now it's 2.5.
All right, I just added the 0.5.
All right, and roll a D100.
$51.
51. Okay, so your character becomes a Tranquillian.
Ooh.
You gain the eyebrow increase. And finally, you all realize, since he becomes Tranquillian, that you all learn what the eyebrow increase gives you. It's actually a bonus to one of your stats.
Oh.
Your speed goes up by 5.
Okay.
What do you think it was going to be? You know, it makes you faster. Because when your eyebrows up that fast, people get out of the way. So mechanically, as your characters die, Tranquil is going to allow you to speed things up, allow you to have your other characters, as long as they're not a friggin' robot, Why would you pick a robot? As long as you're not a robot, the other characters you can augment, you can kind of gain their life force, tranquil gift stats. When your characters die, stack them beneath one of your living characters, and they get half the hit points of that character, okay? It's also like a real gross glowing vein thing, like a vein USB port that connects in the back of your leg or something. Like again, it's Avatar, right? So that happens too, so it's really uncomfortable. But half the hit points. The rest of you all, when it's half the hit points, we're gonna actually round it up, because we're not freaking D&D here, all right? And except for you, it's half hit point. That's 2.5. She got sassy. Mike, it's your turn.
Okay. I have absolutely no clue what to do with this guy. So I'm
Do
gonna
something.
Clearly
Yep.
attack.
Pick. You guys each get to pick one character to do something this round.
So, the Mega Slug Rodeo Clown, who is now 50% larger. I imagine his clothes stayed the same size, though. So it's really disgusting. But,
We're really hot. I mean,
one
we
way or
could
the
go
other.
one of two ways. I don't know.
I guess he's going to
You should roll.
charge him.
Like roll over his foot, and the slime trail will make him uncomfortable.
Well, he's not a slug.
No, I'm not a slug. I'm just going to use this Mega Slug Bopper and try to hit him.
Yeah, go for it.
There you go.
That's a solid 8.
Man, solid 8. Surprisingly enough, doesn't hit. Also, now it's back to my turn, because I totally forgot that he got 2 actions. But on the flip side, you were supposed to go where he does. So he also going to Mega Stomp 3. He's going to Mega Stomp in your direction. Whoever's in the lead there. Who is that?
That's the Rodeo Clown.
He's going for the rodeo clown. Here comes his
biggest
attack.
guy.
It might miss. Oh, it did 12 to hit?
Oh, that hits.
Oh. You take 12 points of damage.
Just -9. Okay,
I
good.
stack them beneath your next character. You want to
And
stack them?
clearly the life coach.
Roll a D100.
30.
All right, Ted Lasso, or whatever his name is, gets 2 permanent hit points. And now roll a D8.
I can't find the D8.
Yeah.
Give me yours. 5.
5. You also become a knoll.
A knoll.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with that knoll thing. So you get a bite attack of plus 1d3. You get a +1 dice on perception checks involving scent. Congratulations, you're the party's first knoll of the day. All right, that was your action. I'm sorry, that was its action.
Right.
So now we are going to Tim.
Okay. My android's gonna shoot its eyeball with its slug pistol.
Okay.
13?
13 does not hit. Do you want to spend any luck?
Sure.
How much do you want to spend?
Well, I only get 1, so.
You can spend as much luck as you
You
want.
can go.
You can spend as much luck until you get to 1 point of
spend
luck.
12 if you want.
1 for 1 spend.
Huh?
So Dungeon Crawl Classics, if you don't know, since we have some Dungeon Crawl Classics folks that haven't played before, when you have your luck stat, how that works is it is going to be a point for point spend. So if you have a 10 luck, you can spend up to 9 of that into your attack. Actually, in my games, you can spend the 10 of it, but at 0 luck, you die. So you get all of it. And you can spend, if you have 15 luck, you spend 15 points, whatever you want. But you add it into your roll. However, things are going to happen in the game where I'm going to ask you to make a luck check, and you have to roll under your luck. So if you spend a lot of time and a lot of points, roll under your luck, it's going to be crappy for all your points. So you can add a few points in to hit. It'll be a great number to add to it. The number 2 would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I
I'll
want to
add
add 2
2.
luck to this
Okay.
attack roll.
Yeah.
That's the judge helping you today. So
Okay.
you take out 2 luck permanently,
Okay.
and you hit. You hit the Gorf the World Ender. Look at that, Tristan. If you're watching, in the book that you said you want, I wrote Gorf. Okay. So you just
So D6.
Oh man.
6 points.
It
To his
curses-
eyeball.
It curses you. It's like, roar, and it rears back in absolute agony. The damage definitely works on him. Let me make sure. The damage definitely works on him. However, I mean, you also, it's like a pea shooter against like a gorilla. I mean, you're gonna need a lot more hits like that to do anything effective.
That's why I shot his eyeball.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, next up is gonna be Don.
Zach's gonna shoot him with the photon rifle. Not.
What'd you get?
13.
Do you want to do something to boost that?
And 2 points of luck.
2 points. Oh, 3?
Two.
Two.
Just
Yeah,
two.
2 points of luck.
You hit with your photon rifle. Pew 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 pew. That's the noise it makes. Exactly. There you go. You know.
There it is.
You know. You must know what a photon rifle sounds like, right? You shoot a lot of those. If you'd said yes, I would have given one of your characters a photon rifle. Okay. You too late now. You get a diamond pickaxe. All right. That's all you get.
Yeah.
All right. Go play some Bed Wars or something. All right.
8 damage.
All right. 8 damage. You play Bed Wars?
No.
My son is like the biggest Bed Wars player. Both my sons are huge Bed Wars players. One's going to college in 3 weeks and he still plays Bed Wars. All right, good job, team. Eric, it's your turn. What are you not gonna do with a photon rifle you don't have?
I'm gonna use my magic mustache.
Oh man!
Good play.
It's mustache magic time. Roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier, which you don't have. So roll a d20. 9? No.
Not above it.
You lose your magic mustache power. You accidentally shave part of it off. Actually, what happens is someone was playing with shears too close to your face, and it had a bit of a handlebar look, and one of the ends of the handlebar kind of flips off or whatever. So if you'd like to use your mustache magic again, you'll have to spend a point of one of your stats. Okay, so for right now, you're without mustache.
No.
Some might say sans mustache, you know? All right, next up, Bill.
Marvin the Slee Stacker is going to charge with his tongs.
Yes, you are. Get in there.
3.
3. No, that's not going to hit anything.
Really?
No. It's amazing. Mark.
Tiki, Unit 42, is going to aim a slug pistol right at his yawn.
Okay.
And doesn't have the luck to boost that up.
All right.
So,
Top of the order. You see this giant creature actually starts to regenerate a bit. It gets a little bit of its health back. Honestly, to you all, it seems like this is going to be a really hard battle if you're just going to slug this out with him. Anyway, so on his round, he's going to keep taking it to you, and he's going to do so on this round, second round. So his clouds roll in as the sky grows dark, and a cold wind is now unnaturally blowing. So you've got a cold wind. The temple, the holy bloodline has changed. I mean, he's starting to get more powerful, and he just aren't causing enough damage this way to hurt him. Here comes the stomps, all right? He's going to stomp to one of your characters, whoever's in front.
Yep.
And he's going to stomp one of your characters, whoever's in front.
That'll be Marvin.
So that's going to be so he fumbles attacking you. He stubs his toe. And he's just down. He's like, oh no! Oh, I'm a giant demon to stub my toe. This sucks. That's what he does. So he fumbles and he falls on his butt, and he does not get an attack against you this round because he fumbled and lost his action. He's like got his foot up in the air. I'm sorry, I'm wearing Crocs, and he's like, oh my gosh, my toe. Okay, that's what he's doing. That's the loss of his action. Next one up is going to be Mike.
Okay, well, oh, we can't use the banjo. That's not gonna make any sense. Let's shoot at him with the cabinet or cabin thing.
Okay, go ahead. You shoot him
I
with the
agree.
cabinet thing?
With the slug pistol by the cabin thing.
Okay, cool. What'd you get? What'd you roll?
A 14.
14 is not hit.
This is a 15.
I mean, in mine, do you want to make it a 15?
Yep.
15 hits. Roll damage. I love the luck
4.
spend right now, and you guys trying to kill the big bad thing that's gonna happen in the first hour of play. It's really, I gotta say, it means a lot. You know, you think this is gonna work, but that's cool. You know, spend that luck as much as you want. All right, Tim, it's your turn.
I will shoot him again. That is not gonna hit.
No, you won't.
No,
Don.
no, I won't.
Rod's gonna run up with his scalpel and stab him in the ass. He's on the ground.
He's 100. Oh, well, okay, go for it. What's your roll?
14, I'll pump that up to 15.
You're a 100-foot tall, high.
He's sitting on the ground holding his foot.
Look, I'm letting it happen. Okay? We're gonna say his butt is close to the ground and hit with him.
Well, you fell over.
No, I said he's jumping around. He didn't fall over.
Oh.
He's doing this. But I'm gonna say one of those times his butt gets really close to the ground. All right, I'm letting it happen. Eric, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
How do I get back my magic mustache?
So you have to spend 1 point of your stats. So pick a stat and and subtract 1 from it permanently. It's called spell burning, kid. Do it. Pick a stat. Which one?
Any of these?
Anything but luck. Usually it's anything but it has to be strength, agility, and stamina. But whatever you want.
Could I take away 1 point of personality?
You can be that person that's listen. This is a public service announcement to your generation. To all Gen Z. Don't do what Gen X did. Wisdom and personality is not a dumb stat, nor is charisma. Okay? A whole generation of charisma being a dumb stat is why we have issues like gatekeeping right now in this whole industry. Don't make a dumb stat. All right, just don't do it. Take it from agility. Do that.
I'm gonna take it away from personality.
Oh! Look at that, I failed. What's the next generation called? That's the one we gotta look out for. All right, take it from personality. Be that guy. Keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and cast it again. Roll d20.
Roll high.
17.
17.
That's better.
That's great. All right, let's the big tome out here. 17. All right, you twist the edge of your mustache a bit, and as you do that, when you twist the one side, the other side like kind of aims like a laser rifle. Roll a d10. This is how your mustache manifests. Your mustache fires a screaming eagle out of itself. So you did a 17. You fire a single magic missile that does 1d4 damage against it. It does not miss. It
That'll
never
bring it
hits.
down.
3 damage. You fire an eagle from your stash. Your stash always fires eagles now. It's just a thing. All right, Bill.
Lou is gonna bring out the long brush,
Okay.
and he rolled a 1.
Fumble.
All right, Lou loses. Roll a d6.
6.
Lou loses 6 points of personality because you taught your kid that personality is a dumb
Theoretically, what if his personality is now 0?
Oh.
I mean,
Is he just that?
there's a lot of those folks here this year.
He's that unpleasant.
Yeah, you die. Just stack him underneath the other character.
All right.
Gain half that 2.5.
All right, so you get the 2. So how many hit points did he have? 2.5.
Yeah.
This new character has half of that.
1.75. So now he has 2.75.
Yes.
1 point.
round to 3.
Okay.
And roll a d100.
Very generous of you.
Roll a d100.
41.
All right, this character, your skin transforms. Roll a d6.
1.
You now have fur like bear.
Ooh.
The word was in there, but I thought it made more sense to take the word You have fur like bear.
Oh.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. Merkmark.
Murkmark is the black cube. Does it seem to have any function?
Do you want to? It has this weird, like, it's burning your hand a bit. Right now, it seems to want to do something though. Like you feel like you're holding it. It's kind of like, imagine holding a water balloon.
Yeah.
And you're as old as Eric. Okay. Like you want to do something with it. That's the feeling you get. It's a water balloon in August in Indianapolis.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fabio whips his luxurious magenta hair
Oh yeah, you do.
and hurls the black cube at the burning or the gem in the face of Gronk or whatever his name is.
Wait, you.
And
Oh! I wasn't gonna make you roll, but you critted.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you hurl the gem. I'm sorry, the
black
cube, and as it comes out, it makes the Transformers noise as you throw it. So everyone do the Transformers noise at once. Okay, we're gonna do it like a conductor. Okay, do your best. You know who the Transformers are?
Yeah.
Everyone knows them. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Tell me to play Roblox and Minecraft and stuff. You know, where's the AAA gaming going on here? Okay. All right. I want everyone to do the best, the best Transformers noise ever. And a 1 and a 2 and a. So that's awesome. That was fantastic. I'll tell you what, that was so good that I will give everyone additional character on their stat line. So this is so great. This happened so wonderfully that you know what? No, we're not going to use them. Wait, go over here. You gain the attention of locals that come to help you. Where my locals at? Where my boys at? Crap, I'm not over here. Wait. Here we go. Oh, I got them.
The power of the
These are regular DCC characters. So you get local Tranquillians come to help you, including an Ostler that comes to help you. He's in your team now. An Elven Sage. Apparently there are elves here. No, they're not. Yes, there are! An Elven Navigator. Wow, this is crazy here. We're full on here. Either it's an occupation or a dude named Wainwright. One or the other. It's just a dude named Wainwright, okay? That's his name. And his occupation. An herbalist and an alchemist. All come. They are people. Oh, they have no weapons. Oops, I forgot I did that.
Perfect.
So yeah, a bunch of the critical and the amazing sound brings them all to your aid. So you have some more 0 levels there. And when this happens, that little cube erupts and becomes what appears to be a bluish looking like bat serpent thing that's like part worm. Is another picture. It's kind of like a Mothra type thing.
Oh,
If Mothra and a bowl of spaghetti had a baby. All right.
So the
We're gonna go with
spaghetti
that.
monster.
What was that?
The great spaghetti monster.
The flying spaghetti monster has appeared.
The Great Spaghetti Monster.
And he is this creature, and where's the name of that thing? I don't remember what that thing's name is. So it appears, and it's magnificent, okay? And it rushes up and it's now joined the fray. So, okay, and not the band The Fray from the early 2010s. Like I know you're thinking that, right? You know, no. Don't listen to The Fray. All right, don't be that guy. All right, whose turn was it? That was your turn. Top of the order, it's going to go. All right, so seeing that you've all summoned this thing that's there, it's pissed, you know, and it does this horrible sweeping attack. So it does we're going to call it sweep the leg. It's actually spinning around. There's my sweep the leg. And it's going to try to attack everyone at once, okay? And here come the leg sweeps. And this is going to hit whoever's the top of each of your characters. It's going to be a 10 plus 10 for you, a 23 to hit you, a 16 to hit you, a 15 to hit you, a 19 to hit you, and a critical to hit you. All right, so if you are hit, the character who's in the top of your sheet, whoever's on top, they die. So, and then put them next to the next character down and add half their hit points to it. Unless your name is Bill, because Bill got critical. So Bill, you have to hand me your entire stack of 0 levels.
Oh no!
Where is? Oh, so that's everybody.
Your characters all die.
I really got attached to Sammy the villager.
Well, don't worry, the fun's not over yet. Because as these characters die, and they're obliterated, you can't absorb them, help arrives from your craft, the Downeaster Alexa, and teleporting in is a reptile mating wrangler, a carnivore's rights activist. We're not going to go with that one. A wasteland road street warrior fighter appears also.
Ooh.
The ship is helping. The ship is sending more support down.
Finally, after 12.
That was his attack. So this thing is stuff's getting real here. All right. And at this point, the giant fluttering thing that's up there calls out to you, and he says, "I'm gonna do my voice." He's gonna say, "Go, go! I will hold off this big giant bastard." Can I say bastard? Eh.
Already.
I will hold off Gorf. I will take him. It's his heart. His heart must be destroyed. King Frank, only you can help. Take the 7-tree spear and go destroy the heart of the world ender.
Okay.
With that,
Frank is
we're going to take a
fantastic.
5-minute bio break. This today's game is brought to you by Dungeon Crawl Classics. Make sure you get your copy today, whether online or at Gen Con, when you absolutely positively have to kill every character in the room except no substitutes. What movie's that from, you know? Your dad hasn't watched Jackie Brown yet? Okay. Come on, Dad. Tarantino movies are perfect for 11-year-olds, right? Yeah, get them started young. Start with Reservoir Dogs. Okay, so here we go. So you are off to see the wizard. No, you have a spear. So the spear is 12 feet long. Just let's talk about the spear for a second. 'Cause King
12 feet long.
King Frank has the 7-tree spear.
Okay.
The old gods wove the wood of 7 trees together to bind a demon, maybe named Gorf, into the ground. It is, while being sharp like that, much like the Heartwood spear from the Dark Sun series, it is just made of wood, but is razor sharp at the end. It is magically hard enough to retain a permanent razor sharp edge. So, I mean, it's pretty badass. You need to use 2 hands while using it. It's a +3 hit to hit and damage spear. Okay, so +3 to hit and +3 damage, and it gets to have one. It doesn't have any other cool effect here, but I'm gonna give it one. So we're gonna say damage-wise, it does 1d13 damage.
Okay.
Now there is no D13 in DCC. We'll find out how Don works this out when we get to combat. Also, it's a critical against any target that has fractional hit points.
He's dead, so.
Oh, I was gonna say Bill and I don't take any crap from King Frank. King Frank should take any crap from Bill. All right. So you are traveling with this spear. I think that it's important now that a mission report is sent up to the Downeaster Alexa. So I'm going to roll a d6, and that player must send a report up to base and speak clearly into the mic when you do this. 1, Mark, if you could send a report up of what's going on to the ship.
Roger.
Yeah, this is Roger. Who is this?
This is Unit 42.
Oh, Unit 42. Yeah, what's going on down there?
Situation normal. A large Gorf has been unleashed
Again?
on the planet. We are en route to stab its cold, raging heart, and Tranquil is exactly that, Tranquil.
That sounds like how my last marriage ended, right? You know, down there. You know.
I'm sorry to hear that, Roger.
You don't understand what it's like. You know, you've been together for so long, and it's just a beautiful thing. And the next thing you know, she runs off with a sling stacker.
Well, you'll be happy to know that we've only lost, I think, 5 members of the party. So, but including that slee stacker.
Thank Crom that happened. You know, I think maybe we're on the wrong side here. You guys thought about maybe helping Gorf out?
We've done the analysis, we've run the numbers, and Gorf is not interested in allies at this point.
Oh, well, if he wants an ally, tell him that maybe he would have one. If maybe we can negotiate with him. You know.
He doesn't negotiate. He stomps.
Also, this is sounding a lot like my last marriage. And the attorney that my wife got looked just like Laura Dern from The Marriage Story. All right, well, that's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, this is Admiral Roger, and I'm out.
Over.
All right. So you are following a bloody trail. So this bloody trail goes over the woods, over the wall, over the woods again, and it just continues. And it ends at a shallow stream, but clearly continues on beyond it. 4 emus stand in the stream drinking. You have just a moment to notice how black and murky the water around their legs is before they raise their heads to you to look. They are not normal emus. Their eyes are too close together. Their teeth are too sharp. And their antlers are very asymmetrical.
Are we selling insurance?
They bare their razor-sharp emu teeth and prepare to charge. Everyone roll initiative.
What do you get?
So I'm going to draw on the map 3. So we're going to do this tile here. So you have this bloody trail. It's going through the woods. And then you've got, I'm sorry for the folks at home that can't see this. These mats are a little shiny. This is the stream. It's a very peaceful stream.
Tranquil
Yeah.
even?
Some might call it tranquil.
Some might call it llama infested.
Emu infested, they're different.
Yeah.
These are trees, just because. Again, I'm trying to make it look like a very nice, pretty area you'd want to hang out. All right, and then
bunch of
the
blood
emus are like in the middle, and we'll say that your party are these collection of, that's you guys, is this whole collection of 18 or so characters, Boop Boop, and I don't know, Boop, that's you guys. And then the emus are right here. Put these dice up here. They're the emus. And we're going to have a when emus attack moment. So initiative rolls. Mike, what'd you get?
8.
Tim?
10.
Mark?
12.
Don?
9.
Eric?
18.
Bill?
3.
Wait, did we forget to?
What'd you forget?
Nothing.
What'd you forget, Eric?
Nothing.
All right, The emus, these horrific, terrifying looking war emus, they are going on 9. So the order will be, and Don, you go before them. I always have the PCs go before the bad guys. So that's the emus. When the emus attack, there are 6 of them. I think I said 4 before, but now there's 6 because you have a lot of 0 levels here. We're gonna fix that in 1 second. Of course, I am reading how many hit points they have, and that was a bad idea. There's 4. Actually, there were 6, and then 2 of them in their rage ate 2 of the other ones, and now there's 4. That's why there's 4. All right.
But they absorbed them?
They did now. That's right.
Come on, man.
2 of them have 16.5 hit points each.
Oh,
I'm not gonna take out that point.
Come
Oh,
on.
I did rule that you get that. Oh, sorry. You get the ones with fractional hit points. Right. 2 of the emus look jacked. Oh, they also get random mutations. Someone roll a D100 for me twice. These emus get 2 random mutations.
62 for the one of them.
And 19. For the
One emu gets plus 1d4 to their highest stats. What'd you roll?
19.
The other emu
Add it to the personality.
roll d5. I will.
4.
Personality. The other emu sprouts a row of teeth behind their first one.
Awesome.
It's kind of like a shark.
It's a shark moo.
Shark that moves.
Shamu.
Shamu.
Shark. It's Eric's turn. Baby shark. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to use my magic mustache.
Again? You're gonna keep going for this? You're just doubling it? We'll take burn a stat point or something else.
Well, he succeeded the last roll. So
You gotta do it every single time. Yeah.
Every time?
Every
Every
time.
time. Spell burn.
Alright, I'll take away personality again.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you know what? Now, but look. We have to educate the youth. Now you have to. If you're gonna take personality down, you gotta reduce it by a D3 now. So roll a D3. You already said you're doing it. Now you're stuck doing it. Roll a D3.
Do it.
We're gonna teach you that personality is not a dumb stat one way or another.
Oops.
potato.
What?
Oh my gosh, I'm being schooled by this kid. All right, well, it goes down by 1. Roll your magic missile. $13. I think it's 1 missile is gonna pop out and hit this thing for 1 point of damage. So you hit it. You hit one. Which one did you hit? One of the regular ones or one of the ones that looks friggin' jacked?
Jack.
Jacked. Okay. His name's not Jack. He's just like ripped, you know? Like
His name is Jack.
Vin Diesel circa 2000, you know? Like,
No.
you know, 2001, you know, before he was Dominic Toretto? Never mind. All right.
His name is Jack now.
Just need to learn to live your life a quarter mile at a time. Okay. Speaking of living his life a quarter mile at a time, Mark, it's your turn.
All right, Tiki with the slug pistol. 14.
14, it's gonna hit.
All right, the D6. And for 2 points of damage.
Which one are you shooting? The same one he hit?
Sure.
Okay. There's 13.5 hit points left, by the way. Just so you know. Tim.
I will shoot at the same one with the slug pistol.
19. Oh man, okay. Damage.
4.
It's really getting hurt here. All right. Don goes, then it goes. Don.
All right, Frank's taking that spear to the same one. That's 10 so far.
10. Does not hit. You want to spend your luck?
Oh yeah, Frank doesn't need luck. Let's see.
He needs at least
But you
one.
want to spend it?
To keep one.
It means you did need luck.
No, I don't need luck. No, that's it.
It's a spend
I'm
it.
spending, yes, okay. He doesn't need a luck
How much
stat as one
spending?
thing. 1.
Okay, you hit him. All right, roll a critical. Natural crit, and you have to roll damage because you're hitting a fractional creature. So roll a d4.
A d4?
Yep.
There it is. 3.
So your crit is going to hit it in the what's your luck score right now?
6.
Oh, okay. So your hit is going to jab it. Oh, in the eye, you do an extra d4 damage. So you're going to roll 1d13 plus 1d4 damage.
13 points of damage plus the 3, so 16 points of damage.
You destroy it. So you attack it, and you attacking a fractional creature in a video game, or sorry, a role-playing game has a video game function that you kind of glitch a bit, you know, and the thing disappears. It shouldn't have been here at all with half a hit point. What was I thinking? All right. I have to say, having the mic here, I cannot not just do this. I don't know what this is. This is from my days of being like doing presentations and speaking. I feel like I have to have the microphone now, you know, like kind of have a heartfelt moment with the audience. Hey audience, how you doing? All right, that was a good hit. So you have 3 of them left. One is still one of the fractional jabronis, and the other 2 are regular. They get their actions now though. So angered that King Frank has done that, the one is going to attack you. So here it comes. Oh, there it is. All right. So it takes its antlers from its head and it tries to gore you with these antlers. That's going to be a 5 to hit.
No.
All right. So the other one's going to go after one of your characters in
Okay.
front, and then one of your characters in front. So figure out who's in front. And
Wainwright to Wainwright.
And so Mark, this one again tries to gore you. It fumbles. So it breaks off its antler, and it has to use a bite instead.
Oh.
Which is 1d5 damage instead of 1d6 damage. And one attacks you. Wow, it was almost a 6, but it became a 16. Plus 2 is going to be an 18. Is that hit?
Yep.
All right, Wainwright is hit for 2 damage.
Wainwright. False.
All right, absorb him into your next character, like it's a Doctor Who episode, and roll a d100.
88.
88. So that character back there, imbued by the power of Tranquil, you gain 1d6 on your lowest stat, maxing it up to an 18. You can choose strength or intelligence.
Yeah, let's go strength.
Again, what are you teaching the youth by increasing strength over intelligence? I'm messing with you. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. It's just going to boost your attack rolls by 1. Just keep that in mind, okay? So, all right. So that was their turn. And then the next person up is going to be Mike and then Bill.
Okay, so after that Wainwright fell to step around his cart, I guess shoot one with a slug pistol.
Okay, which one? There's the one that is...
The one that attacked me, actually.
Okay, so that's going to be the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
it
No,
does
not gonna
does
happen.
Not fire. Bill?
Is Jack the emo emu still here?
There were 2 jacked emus. One is still standing.
Okay, so Elwyn, the carnivore rights activist, is going to attack him with his dagger.
Okay.
And
That's a hit.
yes, okay. 1d4 minus 2.
Ooh. So 1 damage.
-1.
1 damage. All right. So you stab him. I mean, doesn't do a lot, but it still was something. Eric, it's your turn.
What does my spice do that I got in the beginning?
It expands consciousness, and it brings you to a next level of understanding. And if you take enough of it, you turn into a worm.
Into a what?
A worm. You need to start reading the Dune books. When's your dad gonna start you on Dune? Read Dune. I did it at 13. It messed me up. Do you want to imbibe the spice?
All of it. All of it.
I think you do.
Okay.
Take the spice.
Okay, take the spice.
All right, so you take the spice and roll a d20. If you this is your spice consumption. It's a d20, and you're gonna add your personality modifier to this.
Personality is a. Oh wait. Okay. 8.
Make one.
So I
So
had
what'd you
8.
get?
I got
13?
No.
Oh,
22.
Is it 22?
Huh?
I
add
rolled
the
14.
modifier.
No, you
14.
add the modifier. No,
Oh.
1.
Minus 1.
Oh.
13.
13, yeah.
Okay, so you have a really good idea now of what's going to happen next. Like, you can see the future. So that character, all their attack rolls for the rest of this game happen with a d24.
Nice.
That's a real die. This is a d24. Yes.
Yes.
D24, yeah. They roll
It
for
rolled
17
forever.
years. You don't have a d24?
No,
What do you mean?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't know.
Here you go, Bar Mark.
Here you go. That's your attack rolls from now on. So you have this. You took the spice, okay? But you're not Mod Deep yet. All right, not yet. Not till the previous book. All right.
What?
You'll see. All right, Eric, you took the spice. Good action. Mark.
It's me?
Yep.
All right. Slug pistol.
And which one? Jacked one or the other two?
One of the other two.
No.
And I missed
No,
wildly.
No, it's probably too much. Not worth taking that much luck to spend there.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be Tim, then Don, then them. Tim.
I'll attack the jacked one.
Okay. It's gonna hit.
12.
Unless you're negative on that character. I don't think you do have it. You're 9 strength, right? Yeah. Right.
Yep. 3.
You guys are whittling this thing down, but it's still, it's still jacked. And it has an extra row of teeth, so that's its own problem altogether. Don.
Spear, jacked 1. 12
Hit.
for the crit. 3.
So you strike it in its emu forehead. An extra D3 damage, and it drops to the bottom of the initiative order. So this one won't get to attack until initiative of 1 now, which will be after Bill goes. D13 plus D3 damage.
I grabbed the wrong dice. There's the
Did you get the D13?
D14. I just rerolled.
That's how you do it. That's right.
7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
It's really hurt, but it's still alive. All right.
Can't wait for that.
It's very
0.5
close.
hit
But
points.
that one won't get to attack when the other one goes. So the next on this round, it's going to be just the 2 regular emus that go, and the other one's going to go later. So they are going to go after one of your characters. One of your characters again. Happened last time.
Yep.
Here they go.
I'm untouchable.
Plus 2 attack. That's an 11 to hit the first one.
Yes.
All right, you take 4 points of damage.
It's a robot. I assume that the robot doesn't get absorbed.
We're going to deal with that in a second. Just put it to the side. All right, one attacks you. It's going to be a 7.
Yeah.
Plus 2 is going to still be a 9. It's a miss.
That's a
right?
miss. Yep.
Okay. All right. So the robot breaks down, and how much money do you owe on the robot? This isn't funny. All right. How much do you owe?
How much do I owe the robot?
How much do you owe on the robot? Like, how much do you owe the robot dealership still?
I probably still 100,000 mega credits.
Okay. Well, you don't get to keep it. The parts get repoed immediately. Flip the character over. Repo man shows up, picks up that robot parts. You know. Do you pay for the special insurance in case you get it destroyed before your loan's out?
You should
Is it
ask.
gap insurance? Do you pay for gap insurance in your robot? Kids at home, pay for gap insurance in your robots, okay? That's a good tip. All right. That was their turn. The other one's going to go later. It's Mike's turn.
Alright, shoot the one that attacked me.
Oh!
crit?
Hey.
Nice.
All right, so roll your crit die. A D4. 4. All right, so you strike the emu in its emu kneecap. It's extra D4 damage, and it's going to be movement drops by 10.
And that's 7 damage.
This-
Sorry, that is 6 damage.
Okay. All right, so it's definitely hurt. Again, in D&D 4e terms, you would call it bloodied, even maybe at this point. So, but we're not playing 4e right now. Bill, it's your turn.
Bobby, the reptile mating wrangler, is going to use his reptile goad, whatever that may be, and charge it.
I think it's Judge Jeff Goad shows up from Spellburn.
And he will yell, Kapla! 11.
Plus,
He's going to burn 3 points of luck.
oh wow, okay, all right, you definitely hit with a bit of excess.
5.
You take down. Are you taking the jack one or the non-jack one?
The jack one.
You're gonna take him down. Take the other one down. You have 2 points. Okay, so yeah, so that's gone. Boom. All right, you're left with 2 still. One has 5 health. One has 11 health. All right, so I'll get my stuff together. Bottom of the order. Everyone, roll a d3.
You got a 2. I need
3.
3.
3.
All right, you all can keep that D3 in front of you, or add that D3 to the luck pool of any character you want. Your judge just threw out a potential for someone to throw in a D&D 4th edition joke, and no one did. Your judge was one of 17 people that like D&D 4e. I give you luck for that, because you could have taken a shot at me and you didn't. You know, we stuck together today. All right, for that, we're all heroes. It's the new round, and it's Eric's turn.
Yeah.
Orbital strike?
Huh?
What? Orbital strike? Oh, no, nothing. I'm just saying. You gotta watch out. If you call orbital strike and no one else does, you're gonna have like a moment on a Crimson Tide, and then someone's gotta be Denzel and someone's gotta be Gene Hackman, and this is gonna go down.
Who? What?
Take a turn.
That's your Ray Derringer.
What's a Ray Derringer?
All right. Well, listen, he sells cars. All right. He sells Kias. The same Kia dealership where he got his robot from. It's a tiny little pistol. It's a tiny little ray gun. Ray Derringer would be a great name. Though. That would be like a great alter, like the guy who goes up
Like a
against Ted Lasso,
1940s
maybe.
PI.
What was that?
1940s PI.
Yeah. This is Ray Derringer.
That's the name you want on your fake ID.
Exactly. She'd teach him about the fake ID. But you don't
Priorities.
All right. You attack with the power of Ray Derringer. What do you roll?
D24.
I mean, is that the guy that snorted the spice up
Yeah.
one nostril and rolled a $20 bill? Okay. then yeah, it hits. Oh, wait, roll. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That does not hit.
You Mike gave you a D24 to do something you didn't. As much as Mike is like, sort of like, that didn't hit either,
I'm a strong super.
He's just practicing.
Mike is nowhere near as disappointed as Ray Derringer is, though. Alright? Played by Robert Loggia.
Huh? What?
Mark, your turn.
All right.
I wonder how far in like the 80s you got back in. I just name kids all the time, like name people and actors. Like who is that?
What?
Oh, you got some. You want to spend a little luck there? You got 10.
I'll get rid of the 2.
Hey, your 4th edition luck. Go spin away.
Yeah. For 3 damage.
Okay, you want to shift your character since you spent 40 luck? Want to shift 5 feet?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shift 5 feet back.
Cool. All right. All right. So that one's almost dead. The other one is still up. It's going to be Tim's turn.
I'm going to finish that one off.
Okay. You might
12.
damage.
1.
Spend some luck.
Yeah.
How much was spent?
Uh,
He's looking.
2.
He's looking.
I'll spend 2.
That's what you needed. He's dead.
I can't actually see that, so it's okay.
Just putting it right here.
Hey, thanks.
Break out the blindfold. All right.
It's okay, mask and glasses helps. So.
I'll spare the non-jacked one. With an 18, 19, 21.
1d13 damage.
Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's really hurt. The only one that's left is the one non-jacked one. All right, that was it. It's really hurt. So its turn. It's gonna go after 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going after Frank.
After Frank.
15 plus 2 is 17 to hit.
For Frank.
King Frank is hit for 3 damage.
Okay.
He's okay?
3 damage? Yeah, he's okay.
All right.
He was at 4.
Cool. King Frank lives. That's its turn. So we're gonna go down back to Mike.
Let's see if we can kill this thing now. See if we can hit this thing.
I think you
18
did it.
will do it.
I think you're gonna do it. Can you roll more than 1 damage? I think you did.
Yep.
I think you killed the last of the jacked emus. And congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, you win nothing.
Huzzah.
That's bleak. You guys just won DCC. All right. So these things are in front of you, and they're dead, and their path continues. You want to do anything here?
What? So you said the water was kind of blackened.
Yes.
Yeah, around their feet.
Does looking in? Does it? Do we see anything weird in the water?
I mean, it looks like the blood trail is that it's the blood that poured out of the heart must have tainted it.
Okay.
So the Wainwright, when he died, he was carrying a cart of rocks for some apparent unknown reason. So I'm gonna push that into the river so we can tiptoe over these stepping stones that we're tossing in there.
Yeah, I would say that you would need to typically make a reflex save to not get your feet wet in it. But if you have enough stones, and it's not it's a stream, okay?
Right.
So yeah, you can put a few of those in there and give yourselves enough. That was a great idea. We'll make that note on the map. There you go. So you can all ford, well, not ford it. You can walk it. You can walk the river now. You can walk over the river now.
Okay.
You should keep
Or
following.
we'll
we'll-
strike.
Do not concur.
I have an order to launch. No.
So we'll continue.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep following the blood.
As you cross over to the other side of the river, you hear a voice call out to you. You guys are over here. And it comes from behind the trees over there. You hear a voice say, "Not so fast!"
Oh.
You hear it from the trees. You don't see it.
Walk slower.
Accent-wise, you can tell the voice does not have a raised eyebrow.
Who goes there?
You know, Unit 42, after serving with me for so much time aboard my ship, you would think you would recognize the voice of your former captain.
Huh?
Ooh,
I
someone's
got
in trouble.
At that point, you have this horrible cold chill down your spine that only a Unit 42 could have. It's Captain Featherstone.
Featherstone.
Captain Featherstone was a captain of your first ship you crewed on. You, Unit 41, Unit 43, you were a team. You were always there for each other. And it was that day, aboard the USS Omicron variant,
USS Type.
that you realized that your captain couldn't be trusted, and you had to essentially relieve him of command. He went rogue. You hear his voice now. Make a will save.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Make it.
That is a 3.
Miss May luck.
No.
Take 4 points of damage. The thought and memory of Captain Featherstone scares you to death. Your other character can absorb him, though.
Oh.
So roll a D100 and take half his hit points.
Yep. 63.
You gain plus 1d4 to your highest stat, but minus 1d4 to your lowest stat. So your personality goes up by 4, and your agility goes down up by 1d4, and your agility goes down by 1d4.
All right.
Captain Featherstone calls out to you all. I have plasma blasters aimed at all of you, and I'm gonna ask you all to go back from whence you came.
Anybody feeling an orbital strike?
I feel like a magic mustache.
You don't see him, you just hear him.
Could we pinpoint that orbital strike?
What's the blast radius of it? Do we know? Of the orbital strike?
I mean, years 2944. What do you want it to
It could be anything
It's
you
a
want.
railgun hit, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a signal target.
Yeah.
And we could be targeting a Bluetooth speaker. We don't know.
You have to, you do feel, I do feel like it is important. I don't want to wait you to waste it on something that wouldn't. You do need to see it.
Okay, good enough.
Magic
So why do we need to go back?
You see, after spending that time in the brig, I learned a thing or two about a thing or two. I learned that only with siding with evil and darkness can one get ahead in life. Therefore, I, who also overheard the messages earlier today, I brought my new ship, the Delta variant here. And I've decided that I'm going to team up with Gorf. I've sworn allegiance to Gorf. I suggest you all do the same. My crew is here, guns drawn, aimed at you, ready to throw down a firefight right here, unless you go back.
I think he's bluffing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Denise, the Planet Core suicide team volunteer, is not going to stand down. just shoots towards the voice.
Okay. So, what? All right. So,
She has a ray gun.
All right. So you're just shooting where the direction of the voice.
Yep.
All right. So you're shooting blind essentially.
Mhm.
Roll a d14. Now it's not going to hit.
No.
At that moment, like a firing squad of ray guns, you're getting blasted upon, and it does appear that you may have been surrounded. So there's one over here. There's one over here. The voice was coming from, I'll put a D20, was coming from over here, essentially. There's one over here, and there's one over here. So there are 5 individuals that all took a shot at you all. Okay? This is a different encounter, all right? This one is, as you can tell, both from the sound of the air being sucked out of the room, this is more serious. Things could go badly here. I can see the fear in everyone's eyes here, but not heart. Captain Featherstone may be he might be a threat, but he doesn't have the hearts of champions that you all do right now. I'm trying to go for some Ted Lasso here, but I can't, you know?
That's the guy he was stomped on. Tasso
One
didn't
thing
make
that'll
it.
have
What it means is that on your
mustache.
turn, for this action, on your turn, I'd like you each to use 2 of your 0 levels for actions, not just 1. So usually, again, for the audience at home, I know 0 level funnels, often you let all the characters go every round, and I always feel like in convention play I could slow things down a bit. So this is when we get the big boss at the end, I might let all your characters go, right? But in this round, you can pick 2 of your characters to go, unless you're Merc Mark and you have 1. But you know what, Merc Mark? At this point, when, you know, just by hearing his captain say that, you hear a crewman say, No, I'm not doing this. I'm not siding with you, Captain Featherstone. I'm joining their side. And a guy that looks a lot like Jude Law.
Who?
You know who that is?
No.
Comes over to your side. There is an organ reclamation specialist.
strength.
With a 3 strength. And a risky spacesuit.
I can't lift these intestines.
To be honest, this is the most suitable character for someone wearing a Mothership t-shirt that there could be. There you go.
All right.
Do we need to take one of those away?
His friend, who looks a lot like Forrest Whitaker, is on the side of the table. All right.
Who?
Did you get the reference? Oh, I got the reference. Look at that. All right.
He's definitely named Dave.
Yeah. All right. Everyone roll. So they all get a free shot on their surprise action.
You're welcome, but I'm a citizen volunteer.
So, since I kind of have tormented the hell out of Mark a lot, I'm still going to include him in this DC. Actually, since there's 5 of them shooting, they all shoot everyone except for one of you. Mark doesn't get shot!
Lucky son of a gun.
All right, so they have their own. They have phaser blasters or something like that. I don't know. What do they got? Let me look it up. Let's pick a gun. You know what? I'll let you pick. All right. You tell me what gun you want to get shot with. Okay. So they can shoot you with a
such an
pneumatic
honor.
crossbow, a plasma rifle, or a photon pistol, or a personal projectile launcher. What do you want to get shot with?
What's a personal projectile?
Is that what you're going for? You want to get shot with missiles?
Go with the
Oh,
Ray.
wait, that's a missile?
Go with the Derringer.
You want to have them shoot you with Ray Derringer?
I'll go for the gun called No Gun.
So you want to go with the plasma rifle?
No.
No? Then they're getting plasma rifles. So
Yeah.
You can't make up your mind, kid. You can't just sit there and not make up your mind. Alright, they're, I don't know, they do 1d8 damage. I don't remember the damage. Damage is like 1d4, 2d4, 3d4, 1d8 makes sense. Alright. Not that I have any hate on Starcrawl, you know, it's a good game, but like, I don't have the book open right now. Alright, so here comes their attacks, and there's 5 of them. Now you have a sense that they're probably the same type of crewman as you, with the exception of the dastardly Captain Featherstone. Okay. However, you know for Agent 42 knew Captain Featherstone is really hard to hit for one very important reason why. So just so you know, all right. And I can't tell you, but Agent 42, they knew. That's why they died. Yeah. And attacking everyone. Here come the photon rifle blasts. All right, so we've got a 3 against you. This is +0. 5, 7, 9. 9 your first one.
Yeah.
All right. 4. Man, 4. 7. Earl is hit with a photon rifle for 4 points of damage.
Earl, the Wasteland Road Street Warrior Fighter, is no
Wait, he
longer.
comes into your pool though. Absorb him.
By Bobby, the Reptile Mating
Roll a
Wrangler.
D100. You get half the hit points and this result. Half the hit points
88.
and
Excited about an
plus
88.
1d6 to your highest stat. Your
1.
strength, your agility go up by 1.
1 to agility.
All right, so you get a little more nimble. Okay. So what that actually is you get a tail. Because like it gives you more balance when you're running around, you know. But the tail is not any kind of tail. It's a tail of a very special animal. Eric, what kind of animal is it?
Trying to think.
What's an animal with a tail?
I know a lot of animals
Pick
with
one.
a tail.
Pick one.
Jaguar.
You have a jaguar tail.
Excellent.
It's very specific. All right. That was their action. They sucked. So they had their surprise action. They had to all shoot first, and we're gonna roll new initiative.
They're stormtroopers.
You know what? This is a very stormtrooper moment. The crew of the Delta variant has arrived, and they are stormtroopers. All right. Where's my D20? There it is. They are going on this +0, 17. Wow, that's pretty good actually. Mike, what'd you get?
17.
Nice. You'll go before they do. Tim, what'd you get?
I got a 1.
You won't go before they do. Mark, what'd you get?
16.
You won't go before they do. Don.
15.
15. Eric.
I got a 4.
Bill.
6.
6. Okay. It's going to be Mike's turn. Mike.
So now that they shot, we can see where they're at.
You can see the other 4 figures,
But
you
not
cannot
Feather.
seem to see Featherstone. You just can't see him.
He's invisible.
Okay, so first one will fire at one of the other 4 with a 19.
That's gonna hit. Which one are you shooting at?
This one.
Okay.
2 points of damage.
Alright. Struck. Yeah, he's not dead, and he squeals with agony as the what'd you hit him with? What did you hit him with?
Slug pistol.
He squeals with the agony only a slug pistol can cause. It's their turn. They're gonna attack everyone except Mark. Wow. Here comes the blaster fire. Photon rifles on everyone.
Whee!
3. Oh my gosh. 7. 12.
That hits.
So he is hit for 5 damage. 3. Critical.
Oh!
Wow.
Second critical.
Is he gonna? How many hit points do you have?
4.5.
4.5. Okay.
And that's Bobby, the reptile mating wrangler.
All right. So that's how much extra damage this critical does. It might not kill him. Let's roll the damage first against you. 7.
Ugh.
Last character.
No, I've got Elwyn.
All right. Absorb him and do some absorption here. Figure the absorption out.
Absorption.
All right. Absorption. Roll D100s.
8.
That character loses the power of speech and can only grunt, screech, or gibber.
All right. Yeah.
Wait, was that a key?
Honestly, he can only
Alright,
gibber.
what'd you roll? The gibber or gibber? How do you say it?
81.
Gibber. We're going with gibber.
You transform into a roll a D5 or D4.
Into King Kong.
4.
You become a plantient. You gain full plant bark
Oh, so
and
Groot.
extra D3 hit points. You regenerate full plant bark. There you go.
Groot.
Increase your AC by 2.
Do I roll for hit points?
Yeah, it's AC by 2. You regenerate every day,
Okay,
but this
AC
is
by
all-
2.
Perfect.
Only today matters.
Huh. So you're Groot?
I'm Groot.
You is Groot. You have the Groot. Okay. That was their action on their turn. And now we're going to go to Mark's action.
All right. Fabio whips his hair, aims his slug pistol at let's say number 2 out there,
Number 2.
Number 2.
and hits the first available tree in front of him.
I think what's wrong is you need like fans blowing your hair back the whole time.
Is it Fabio or I'd be a Creed album, you know? His arms wide open, you know? That's what it turns out. Creed. Look, I know you won't know who Creed is. Okay, there's no way at this point. We'll just
It's on my
let you go.
playlist. We'll talk.
That's not a good thing either. You know? All right. That was Mark. Did you go? You missed.
Yeah, I missed badly.
Done.
9.
No. These guys aren't hard to hit though. You want to maybe
I'll burn a
burn a luck?
Burn a luck.
All
And
right.
all of the luck.
Roll damage.
All right. That is D12. That's not a D12. Where's that D12?
Nope.
Nope. There it is. 5.
Dead. All right. Next up is Bill.
Elwyn is going to charge with his dagger. That one.
Okay.
6.
No.
Oh, 5 actually.
No. Still no.
No.
Eric.
I'm up.
Eric. You guys should have 2 characters attacking 2 each round. So you been doing that?
Should be,
No.
but we
Let's start
haven't.
doing that with Eric. Eric, two of your characters are attacking, not just one.
I'm gonna use a slug pistol
Okay.
at this one.
That one. All right. Roll one up. No.
Uh,
Next character.
The Derringer?
10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10.
Maybe it's a Derringer. You get to roll this one.
Who? What?
Derringer.
Alright, I'll roll for the
It's Ray Derringer,
Yep.
starring Kenny Aiello. Come on, go. That'd be a character actor if it was a woman. Yep. Kenny Aiello.
I got a 9.
9. You must spend some luck.
Okay.
Spend a point of luck. You hit.
Where's my...
How much damage?
1d3. Yep.
Two.
So you hit the one that was shot earlier. He's down. There's 2 left, plus the captain.
Happens.
All right, Tim. 2
I
years ago.
will
No, fine.
fire a ray gun.
Okay.
16
It's a hit.
for 1 point.
Still up.
And a slug pistol. No.
All right, so now top of the order, it's Mike's turn. Keep in mind there are 3 of them left. There's the captain, and there's 2 of his crewmen of the Delta variant.
Hey, shoot a lackey. Nope. A
Fumble?
fumble.
Sweet. All right, so make a fumble die roll. Roll a d4.
3.
Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You grab it back, and your next action is a -2 penalty.
Okay. And then also.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh!
Wow. What's a 2 on a fumble?
The loose weapon in the other character's hand goes off and shoots this character in the face. Roll damage.
4. So it shoots the other character who survives that actually.
On the plus side, they don't have. Does he survive it?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
It's absorbed a stack of people.
Fair. Very fair. Okay. Their turn. All right, so they're gonna go after 3 targets. Only 3 of them shooting, and they're gonna go after you, and you. 7, 13, 6. So one of your character on top. I guess it's President Biff.
That's Biff.
President Biff is shot at for 1 damage.
Back to normal.
President Biff can't be taken out of office. Sorry. All right. So that was their turn, and we're gonna flip over to you guys again. Mark, there are 3 left.
All right.
Captain, you can't see, and 2 others.
Alright, so slug pistol at number 2 there doesn't do it. And then a stun gun also at the same guy. For
Hit.
15? Yeah. 1d6. So this is Dave. Dave does 6 points of damage.
Dead. It's a broken stun gun that just kills.
Dead-eye Dave.
Dead-eye Dave. All right, you have 1 left and the captain. No one's asked to shoot at the captain yet. You can't see him, so keep that in mind. Orbital strike. Don, your turn.
All right. Frank is gonna charge with the spirit, the last guy standing,
Okay,
with an 18,
that's gonna hit.
and do 10 points of damage.
Dead.
And then Zach's gonna fire blindly at where he
Roll a
thinks.
d14 to hit.
D14, that's right. 13
Hit. Oh wow. Okay.
and D12, which
We need to get a
Oh,
label.
it's underneath
for him
there.
as D12s.
8.
Okay, he is really hurt. But he's not dead. You hear a weird screeching sound when he's shot. Something abnormal and bizarre. Yep.
Elwin is going to. He's
Star
gonna
Lord of the Rings?
throw.
What?
He's gonna throw his dagger blindly.
Okay, D14.
I do not have a D14.
Well, it's not my problem.
We have normal dice.
Wait, why do you guys have DC? We gotta hook you up. We need some DCC dice, guys. You can get that at the booth. Just saying.
Okay.
What am I doing?
It's a 4.
trying to sell you dice.
We spent a lot of money on dice.
Using the voice on you. Okay.
You can do that, you know? It's the spice.
I can
right?
also do this.
That's not the spice, though. Did you hit? You didn't hit.
It's a 4.
If you spent a lot of money on dice, you didn't get DCC dice, you didn't spend enough money on dice.
What?
It's just the truth. Okay, so you didn't hit. Oh well. Okay. Eric, your turn. 2 of your characters can go.
Alright, for the spice guy, you said I saw the future?
Yeah, so you can attack the D24. That's the mechanical effect of that.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use him with the raiders.
The Ray Derringer.
Yeah. With a 23.
23. All right, roll damage. Ray Derringer starring Danny Aiello on Fridays on CBS at 9 p.m.
What?
1.
1 damage.
Yeah.
I should have dropped the die step on that weapon since like it's 2 die steps for the blind thing, but I just like the idea of only D24 too much. So it's all good.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my slug pistol.
All right, roll D14 for this though.
It's right over there.
13.
Hit.
Ooh, good job.
Okay, wow, this is going good. Roll damage.
3.
You hear one last squeal, and you hear something flop to the ground. But whatever it wasn't a loud flop. Out of the bush, a lone house cat-sized creature in a spacesuit falls over. As only Unit 42 knew. Captain Featherstone is a weird cat creature from a planet of all cats.
Huh. I won't go there.
Now he's dead,
Oh
and
no.
it's your fault.
Yeah.
All right, that's. Does anyone want to search the bodies?
Loot the body.
Yes.
I want to search the captain.
They all had photon carbines that did 1d8 damage. There were
5
There
of
were
them.
4 of those. The captain had a cat-sized carbine. Some might call it a cat beam. It was a photon cat beam. It also did 1d8 damage, but if you're not a house cat, you can't use it.
I'm taking a photon cannon for Frank.
Elwyn threw his dagger, so he's daggerless. So he would like one.
Go ahead.
Upon looting these bodies, the captain did have some armor on. If anyone is cat-sized.
No.
Okay. You continue your trek then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. There is a voice coming from the comlink of the Captain Featherstone. It's like, Captain Featherstone, come in. What's going on down there?
Could I reply
Yeah.
by saying nothing?
No, you can't reply by saying nothing. You
Okay.
can't say I'm going to communicate by not communicating. Okay. That's actually you're going to walk without walking.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
You're
No,
gonna
I'm
play
gonna
Roblox
say
while playing a
nothing.
good game. It doesn't work that way.
No, I'm gonna say nothing into the
word nothing, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna say nothing. Oh, you're gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
And here I am like razzing you on this, right? Not being like a pain in the butt.
What's going on down there? Nothing.
Oh, well, we heard gunfire and stuff through your comm link. I mean, you clicked it twice saying there was a problem and to send reinforcements. You don't want them?
No.
Man, you don't sound like the captain. Can you try sounding more sinister like he did? Because you don't sound like him at all.
No.
That sounds a bit more like the captain, but can you do a bit more? You know what? Maybe if you put some personality into it. Roll personality roll. Plus, what's your modifier for personality?
0.
Okay, so it was important, you know. So he said, "Okay, well, you are the captain then. All right, well, safe travels. Enjoy joining Team Gorf and everything. Hashtag Team Gorf for life."
Okay.
All right, continuing forward.
Yes.
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 Yep.
All right. You make your way and follow the blood trail for another hour until you get to a cave entrance. I will draw the cave entrance.
Cave
It's
entrance.
Jerry. Jerry's household.
There's the blood trail, and it goes to the cave entrance. The cave mouth is 9 feet wide. The blood trail goes directly inside. This must be where the heart is hiding from the sunlight.
Let's go in.
You first.
Where's Denise? Is Denise around?
Oh yeah, yeah. She would
Ooh,
definitely
she's-
go in.
Yes. She's a good scout.
Ladies first.
All right, you're all going in?
Yep.
All right, everyone make a luck roll for your lowest luck character.
You have to roll below it.
Yes.
Roll below it.
Yep.
Yes.
No, no.
All right, first question, did anyone crit fail this and roll a 20 like Mark did?
What if you roll? So my lowest guy is at 6 and I rolled a 6.
You're fine.
All right.
As soon as, so Mark, who was that for?
Fabio.
As soon as Fabio was starting to go through, out of nowhere, Gorf towers up behind Fabio, just gets like over the hill like he was coming the whole time. And he reaches his hand out and he grabs Fabio and he like just grabs him, you know? And he's got him and he's like, oh, and he's crushing Fabio. And all you guys out inside say, oh no, not Fabio. And he's like, oh, and he pops his head off. Ooh. Sorry.
That's okay.
Fabio's dead. And he cannot be absorbed. Just kidding. His head rolls into the room, and you can take half his hit points and add it to your character. You absorb his head.
Does that mean you get his hair too?
No, you get his head. His head attaches to you. And you're half Dave, half Fabio now. Roll another D100. You're half Dave, half Fabio, and
31.
roll a D8. Please roll a 2. Please roll a 2. Please roll a 2. Please roll a 2.
4.
No, roll again. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. You're half Dave, half Fabio. You're also now a raptor. You're a raptor, Dave Fabio. You have
Raptor
an
Dave
AC
Fabio.
of 14, a 60-foot move, 10-foot jump, D4 natural attack, cannot withstand armor, most equipment. Any weapon that requires grasping is treated as a two-handed weapon. That's like in here. That's not even stuff I made up.
Wow.
60-foot move.
You are Raptor Dave Fabio.
Raptor Dave.
Now that sounds like the perfect sidekick for Ray Derringer.
Who?
Raptor Dave Fabio is being played by Jimmy Smits.
Who?
Fantastic.
Princess Leia's dad when she was young.
Who?
Old talk. You know, you've seen
You
it.
know, at some point, he's just using the power of an 11-year-old. I'm just shocked. It's that power. It's like you're young. You know, you're immune to a lot of things, like the realization of how many thousands of dollars it takes to come to Gen Con. You know, and how many man hours it takes to work to come to Gen Con. To spend hard-earned money. Unless you grow up to come demo games for Goodman Games, and maybe your badge could be free. You know, in the future Gen Cons, you know. My 16-year-old kid's working here for Goodman Games. You know, you gotta come work and hang out with Goodman. You gotta learn DCC from a master, okay? You gotta master DCC. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, kid?
What?
Never mind. All right, so Gorf kills him. Gorf is outside, but Gorf cannot reach the inside. In here, you see that they're looking. You can tumble in. You see that there is the path goes forward, kind of juts out to the side there. So and the blood trail is continuing the whole way down. So I mean, that just kind of keeps dripping here. Going down that way. And in this little nook, there are two light sources in here, and they look like. At first, you expect to see torches or sconces or something like that, or lanterns, something akin to the tech that the Tranquillians use. Because all of their light sources are like torches and candles and stuff, except for the one raised eyebrow. So you see that all in here, and so you don't see it here. You see light, but the light is actually like camp lights and flashlights and stuff. You see a camp set up here, like someone was resting here. You see that you just from the gear alone, you believe that this is where Captain Featherstone must have been, kind of camped out and waiting. Maybe when he made the deal with Gorf. And all this great gear to choose from, stuff that might help you, but also 2 bodyguards. As soon as you walk in, one's on either side of you, and you hear a click and an energizing of space revolvers. They're like, stop right there.
Body.
Big long spear.
Oh my God,
He's going straight for combat.
Just straight from
Make an attack roll.
17.
That hits the one.
17.
Roll damage.
You're just like,
There it is.
D13.
oh.
1, so 4.
All right, you hit the one, and I guess we're rolling initiative again. We're right in combat again.
Come on, man. Oh, you rolled
I'm
the
right there
natural
with
one.
you.
You rolled an 8. What'd you have? 1?
19.
I got
1.
What'd you do?
15.
5.
All right, with enough of you going before they do, they both drop their guns. And they're like, put their hands up. And you say, the one says, look, okay, there's a lot more of you than us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can we leave?
You can join us.
The one looks at the other and says, guess maybe he's right. Maybe we could join you.
And then they backstab.
Make a personality roll.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do it with your highest.
You gotta beat a
highest-
10 2 times.
Highest
Each time you beat a 10, you guys get a character.
Do it.
He's your highest. With nothing added to it.
You get 1 character, roll again.
2 characters.
2 characters. Okay. Since you asked, you get them now.
Okay.
You get a sandwich artist for the sunlight.
Sweet. You are priority.
and a Gorn wrestler.
I'll take that.
That's
Back up to
fantastic.
4 characters. Each one of them actually is armed with a space revolver. So right, space revolver is 1d7 damage.
Okay.
They're willing to come with you.
Fantastic.
You gonna continue further?
Search the campsite.
Ah, good idea. Make a luck roll. Everyone can have 1 character search the campsite and make a luck roll, and then roll a d100 if you make the luck roll. So you go under your luck.
Nat
20.
1.
You roll luck. It's roll low.
Aw.
Sorry, roll under your luck.
Nat 1.
So, okay, you get 2 rolls of d100. If you roll under your luck or at your luck, you roll a d100. If you roll a 1, you get to roll a d100 twice.
34 and 42.
34 and 42. You find a book of shady contacts written by someone with a lack of conscience, and 42,
Mhm.
a gas tank with a mask,
Okay.
imbibing it that you have a high-pitched voice. All right,
I got 23.
23. You get subcutaneous data storage implants that go under your fingernails.
What?
Ow.
Exactly. What else? Who else?
89?
89. You get crippling debt out of the blue.
A raptor can't use it anyway.
No, the raptor is in crippling debt.
This is back payments on the robot.
Roll another D100. You now owe 100,000 space credits to
59.
to it. I don't know what that means. Roll it again.
47.
You owe it to a janitor. 5. So I'm using the occupation starting gear as Starcrawl. You are now widely recognized, but get a little respect.
Oh, so you get no respect.
All right, that's your gear. That's you find. Essentially, 2 of you didn't find much.
We did great.
Now that you've searched that, we are going to take one more bio break. We could take a pause here. We'll be back in a few moments. Go take 5, hit the restroom. Smoke them if you got them. And we're back. And we're at that part of the game where the dice matter a bit more. From this point forward, you can use all the 0 levels in front of you, especially if you're Mark and you have 1. However, there are no more, we're not going to refill any 0 levels. You won't find any more humans or aliens or whatever, tranquillians or well, you're already a 2-headed raptor man. You know? So, we're gonna continue. Crap, I gotta find the map to continue. We're gonna pause for a second while I continue. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this hallway circles on the side into another chamber. Yes, the adventures become a bit railroady, but that's okay. It's Gen Con, and this is we're twitching. As you enter this chamber, you hear a beating of a giant heart ahead, down the hallway you can't see. On the floor of this chamber, you see that there are several people that look like they may have tried to destroy the beating heart or do something. You know, maybe they were just brave souls, and they are covered in the blood of the thing. They look like maybe they're dying. They're writhing a bit on the ground, like they're in horrible pain. They want to be saved. It's all they want. They just want to be saved from this feeling. What are y'all doing?
Dave Fabio will.
That's not his full name anymore.
What was his full
It's
name?
Raptor Dave Fabio. Come on.
Raptor Dave Fabio
Yes.
will trade
Jimmy Smits.
his crippling debt to the janitor. He will help them if they accept the crippling debt to the janitor.
That's generous.
So when you go up to one to offer them your crippling debt, it turns to you, and as it tries to like move, like you see its skin is sort of descending to the floor still, but its bones pull up and out of the skin, and they just attack you. The bones just, these bloody bones, they're now imbued with the blood of the beating heart. They attack you. Just so you know, they weren't going to attack you as hard as they were before. They were going to attack you, but like it's worse since you tried to give them crippling death. If you didn't know, all right, just saying that the Pan-Galactic President Biff ran on, like clearing out all this debt and didn't, okay, and that's essentially why he's not in office at the moment, all right. So this thing is attacking you because he voted for Biff. Okay, so here comes his attack. 4. No. So you like step back and he sloshes on the ground, and you see the other 4 in the room. Their bodies are starting to crawl. They're move like the skeletons are going to come out of them, but they haven't popped through they haven't popped the top yet. All right, everyone roll initiative. Sign your own FAFSA or something. All right, so they are 6. It's going to be the most one-side encounter ever, anyway. All right, so what did you get, Mike?
2.
Maybe not. Tim.
11.
Mark.
14.
Don.
16.
Eric.
8.
Bill.
8.
You both got an 8. So when you both roll dice, you can get the same number twice. Okay.
We've got
Done.
seen it twice.
All right. Plasma. Oh, sorry. Photon rifle.
Are you
two.
shooting the one that's up or the one that's trying? One of the ones trying to get their own skill.
One that's up.
Okay.
9.
Okay. So you either shot into melee and missed, or you can spend some luck.
I'm gonna spend some luck.
You don't want to shoot Raptor Dave.
I don't want to shoot
Raptor Dave Fabio.
Let's do at least. Not do 2 points.
Okay. Hit. Damage.
Get my hands on it. 3.
That actually kills him. However, in being hit, he explodes. You are covered in this horrific goo that drops your agility by 5 points. It's not permanent, but it's sticky.
Okay. Okay.
So your agility drops to a 2. You're -3 now on your actions. All right. So apparently, if you shoot these things, they go pop and they have goo. So anyway, on that note, it's going to be Mark's turn. Raptor Dave Fabio is covered in different means of a person who tried to cripple with debt.
Yes. And
Avenge.
so he can try to like weakly claw one of the other ones.
Okay.
And no, with all the negatives that he has right now,
He doesn't hit.
He doesn't hit.
But
anything.
fortunately, you're back in melee against another one of these things.
Yep.
Good idea on that front. All right. Tim.
I'm gonna shoot one of the other ones with a ray gun, and that's a 1.
All right, that's a miss. So your ray gun is going to misfire and explode.
Okay.
You take 5 points of damage.
Well, Biff is dead.
Oh no!
President Biff.
So he's
President Viv is absorbed by who?
Grog, the power loader pilot.
All right, so he gets half of President Viv's hit points and roll a D100.
Flags at half mast.
6. Do we need?
80.
You grow antennas, develop heightened senses, and you get a +1 die step on all checks to detect sounds, ambushes, secret doors.
That's gonna be useful.
When?
And false voter fraud allegations. There's a little bit of Biff left over.
President Biff.
All right.
What is a bonus die step?
Oh, you
moves
roll a
up.
D24 where that happens
Yeah.
instead of D20.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, that was your ray gun. Were you standing next to one of these things?
No.
Oh, it's too bad. You had exploded and killed that one too.
Yeah, well,
All right, your next character.
that is Grog, and he has a dagger. So he's gonna go stab the one that the gun exploded on. 16.
That's gonna hit.
That is a D4. That is a 3.
Not dead.
Okay. And then Gleep, the android, is going to shoot the other one because he doesn't want it to explode all over his
Good call.
friend. 15.
Hit.
1.
Well, guess what? It doesn't explode already.
Hey, that's good.
I know. All right. Eric, all your characters can go.
All right.
Are they all alive?
Yeah, all 3.
Oh, yeah.
Only-
Okay, 3.
Only a
Yeah.
guy died.
Character number 1. What are you doing? There's three of these things left. One is in melee combat with Raptor Dave, Fabio, and the other 2 are in range.
I'm gonna shoot a slug pistol
Okay.
at one of them.
Shoot.
gotta.
No,
We're gonna
Oh,
attack
wait.
roll first.
She's fine. Oh wait, my bad. Whoopsies.
Getting
Five.
ahead of himself.
No, he's gonna hit for 5 damage. Next.
I'm gonna use the club.
Okay. Like the kind you lock your car wheel with.
A what?
Oh, that's hit.
19.
Hit.
Ooh.
3.
3. That's great. Which one were you shooting? The one attacking him? Which one?
Yeah, the one attacking him.
It explodes.
So are they both in range for the club?
Is it a club?
Yeah.
You're both hit with goo.
Yeah.
You both lose 2 points of agility to a minimum of 1. Alright, and do you need any more characters to go? There's 2 of these
I'm
things left.
gonna use a Ray. Derringer.
Yeah.
Roll that one for it.
10.
That's a hit. Ray Derringer hits.
3. 3.
3 points of damage. Not dead.
Uh-huh.
Bill.
Okay. How many are left?
2.
2?
No, 1.
Okay. 1. Photon
Wait.
rifle.
It is 2.
Okay. Photon rifle farthest away from me.
Gotcha. That's
13.
a hit. It's gone.
Okay.
I don't think it's in melee though, so it's just explodes. There's 1 left in melee, right? No,
Yes.
there's none left in melee. None left in melee. That's your 1 action, right?
Yes.
Alright, there's just 1 left. It's gonna rush into melee with 6 with you.
Oh.
It's gonna try to attack you with its claws now that it's out of its skin, and it does not do anything. It's a complete fail. This die has let me down every single time. It's the same guy we were on Stargrave, by the way, a couple days ago. So, I mean,
You might need to retire that one.
I'm gonna hit it with a ball peen hammer at the end of this convention.
Can't blame the dice.
I do, but that's a miss. Oh, excuse me.
Can't blame the dice.
No!
Mocking me.
Mike, it's your turn.
Trying to prove me wrong, but I failed.
Hold
And it's in melee with.
on. Sorry.
It's in melee with you.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess then you use
It's just-
Gorn to hit.
It's just a little.
Yeah, that's true. Let's shoot with the ray gun. I'm not gonna hit. Oh, or I am. 12.
Hits.
4.
Dead.
Explodes.
Kablam! You take 6 points of agility damage up to a minimum of 1.
Which is what I have.
You're at 1. You're at -3 then instead of -1.
So these 2 that are covered in goo,
Yes.
I'll each give them a sandwich and
I'm
tell them to
also
use the
covered in
paper to
goo.
wipe it off afterwards.
All right, each of you roll a d4. You
bread.
get that much agility back.
The stale bread.
Ooh.
2.
If you,
Oh wait, so I'm back at full agility.
all right, you wipe it off with the sandwich. You know.
Poor sandwich, I was gonna eat it.
It's oldish anyway.
Do you want to eat
Oh.
the sandwich?
No.
Do you want to have one of them? He can give you a sandwich.
Have a sandwich.
Do your character want a sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Guess so.
Which one's eating it?
Spice guy.
Make a luck roll for Spice Guy. Roll under your luck.
And you pick the one with the lowest luck.
Why do I need luck to eat a sandwich?
Oh my gosh! I was gonna have you take 3d6 damage. But I won't. Instead, I'll let you roll a d100 for another mutation.
Yay. 21.
You eat the sandwich and roll a d6.
5.
You get 5 years older. No,
Yeah.
you get 5 years older. You're 16 now. You can have a car.
Dad, enjoy that car payment.
Right. Now I'm in crippling debt.
Got rid of it.
Hey, you're free.
All right, they're all dead.
Was that actually the mutation?
Your character ages 5 years, yeah.
Yay.
But you didn't die. Eating a Subway sandwich.
The oldest sandwich.
It doesn't matter what sandwich it is. From Subway is from Subway, okay?
Let's make it part of the subs.
Make a what?
Part of subs sandwich.
Eat fresh. Okay. All right. Where we going? There's the room with the beating heart. Nothing bad could be happening in there.
Let's follow the beat.
Beep beep.
We'll follow Frank into the room with the beating heart.
Yep.
It's pretty bad when Denise is following someone.
Frank with his
She knows what's
one
up.
hit point.
By the time you reach this chamber,
Great.
the beating of the heart
She
is
has
so
15
loud,
luck.
you can feel it reverberating in your chest. The room smells intensely of blood and sulfur. The floor of this chamber elevates so that when it reaches the northeastmost point, it is nearly 10 feet higher than at the entranceway.
That is the perfect ominous sound for this room.
In the farthest edge of the room is the demon's purple-black heart, suspending itself in the uppermost corner with its vast wings. Will it ever run out of blood?
I said we let it run out of blood.
Smiley face is a nice touch.
You might want to erase that.
Why?
Smiley face.
No.
Hearts have faces.
You want to. This one does. You watch the severed connections continue to drip its foul ichor, adding to the rivulets of black blood that run down this passageway to the pool at your feet. The heart beats, twitches, and shifts positions as you watch. You feel that even without eyes, it follows your movements. On the ground before you is a dead man at arms, his body mostly dissolved, his hand now separated from his arm, still clutching its cudgel.
Are you pausing for dramatic effect, or did you pronounce that wrong?
Isn't it cudgel? Is it cudgel?
Cudgel.
Cudgel.
Not in my world, it's not.
This is space.
It's space. It's a space cudgel.
Space, Cujo.
Is that like a kugel?
Sounds like
It's a kugel, yeah. It's very similar to that, you know.
Awesome.
Very tasty. Something you want to just eat when it's like a nice day, you know.
It's a Google.
All right, so what are you doing?
Orbital bombardment.
Yes.
I concur.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna call that in now?
Yes. So we
In,
might
in
want-
the in the inside of the cave?
Yes.
Yeah, that
So-
seems like a bad idea.
Denise would do it.
If you allowed Denise to use her risky spacesuit's helmet, the reflective part, to run out, reflect it down in there, then I would say.
I'll let you do that. You wanna do that?
Yeah.
All right, Denise, you start running the whole way outside. You get all the way outside, and you see that Gorf is standing there in front of you. And he bites off his own hand, and his own hand drops to the ground, and it starts chasing after you.
Oh gosh.
Awesome.
Everyone roll initiative. And Denise is being chased by Gorf's hand. So there's two initiative things here. So you're going to have the heart and the hand. The heart is going to go on 5. The hand is going to go on 9. You do it with the heart, you do it with the hand. Mike, what'd you get?
10.
Tim?
18.
Mark?
6.
Don?
12.
Eric?
5,
Bill?
4.
3, 2.
So the order is going to be Tim, then Don, then Mike, then the hand, then Mark, then Eric, and the heart, then Bill. Tim, you go first.
So Grog, the power loader pilot, comes with a grappling hook.
Okay.
And he is going to use that to hook a wing and drag the heart down to the ground.
Nice. Okay. Now,
What is the check that I need to use on that?
I'm not going to tell you, but if you want to spend some luck, I'll let you do it.
I will spend 12 luck.
Wow. Okay, then yes. What's your luck now?
2.
You are now pulling down the heart. You're pulling its wings. So we'll say it is hooked. That was awesome. That's a great idea.
That's all he is now. He's an anchor.
You're an anchor?
So,
Okay.
yep, that's it. And then the other one is going to shoot the connection of the wing to the heart.
Okay.
So, I can't read that. That is a 3. That does not connect.
Nope.
I will not spend luck on that.
Okay.
So it's pulled down to the ground.
It is one of the wings is incapacitated, so yes, it is down on the ground.
Well, if Frank can reach it with the spear, it's going to try to spear the heart.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that 2 is not going to do
Now,
it.
2 does not hit the heart. Now, this round is a fail for you.
Then Zach's going to shoot the other wing with the photon rifle. 11 probably won't hit.
So it seems like the 11 does not hit now.
Okay. We're also going to go down to 2 to bring that to 16.
So, photon. I will say that photon double weapon is heat damage, so that does affect it. So roll damage.
3.
3 damage.
Oh, that died.
Boom. Shablam. Mike, your turn. Oh, I looked over here.
Wrong guy.
Okay, so I guess Denise is still running.
Well, I mean, what do you do? You're outside.
Right.
Denise
So
is like right here, and there's a hand like right there. What are you
Right.
doing?
So
If it's small, it can follow you in.
Suicide bomb.
call in the orbital strike. See if I can bounce it in there. That's what I said I was going to do.
That's a
You're gonna
2.
call it on yourself to reflect it.
No,
right?
no, onto this reflector.
Right.
The
So
reflector.
what are you using the helmet?
Yep.
Are you all calling orbital strike?
Up to you guys.
Guys, together you have to say it. Orbital strike.
3.
2, 1.
Orbital
Orbital strike.
I want to know what world you think it would be that you have a rail gun and you're going to reflect this. All this damage
No,
is going against
only
Denise.
because
You
she's
just
suicidal.
totally hit Denise. So one of you roll a d30 to hit Denise.
I got it.
6!
Wait,
You
he
missed!
I got it.
No,
One dice.
Mark got it. Denise would have taken
spend your luck.
12
Plenty
plus
of luck.
30. What are they getting? 42 damage. You want to spend luck to Denise?
Do it.
It's her goal in life. She's a suicide team volunteer.
You're sorry.
10.
I'll spend 4 luck.
Denise takes 42 damage.
It's unfortunate.
Good job.
Killed a man.
Okay.
Is she okay?
What's your character doing?
Attacking
Wait.
the heart.
Does she get absorbed?
You can't absorb her, so that's off.
You're correct. She's just out of my way.
Did the hand get hit at all?
No.
Hey,
Somebody
18 to hit the
wasted
heart.
it.
Are you hit, what are you hitting with?
The space revolver.
Okay. So it's a kinetic weapon, there's no damage.
Okay.
Next.
This will be a slug pistol. No.
No, and so it was well, so you got a 4 in the fumble.
Yep.
You've broken your slug pistol. It does not work until you spend some time fixing it. 10
Okay.
minutes. You're not having a good round here.
And then the space revolver's not going to hit it. But
It would have.
it fits,
Doesn't
yeah.
damage. Okay. It's going to be the hand's turn.
No.
The hand is going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. The hand is now here. It's not back to the chamber yet. It's coming. All right, that was the hand's turn. It's Mark's turn.
boy. Yeah, so Raptor Dave Fabio is going to try to use its claws to just rake down the wing of the Accursed Heart.
Okay.
And it was highly ineffective.
Okay.
It wasn't going to do much damage.
Doesn't do much damage. Gotcha. It's the heart. The heart is going to attack 3 creatures that are within melee combat of it. So you're one. Who else is in melee? Spear guy. Who else? No one else? Okay. So 2 of you are attacked with a blood blast. So both of you need to make a reflex save.
Wow.
Natural 1.
Yeah, 1.
All right, you take.
Beautiful. You definitely
more
dodged.
than 1 damage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay, is it Frank?
Yeah.
Oh no! King Frank goes down! He drops the spear.
And then roll for absorption and take
Yep.
82.
Our King Frank drops the spear. It's picked up by who? Who's your character?
Zach.
Zach
The
becomes
sanitation
King Zach.
engineer.
King's
King
ass.
Zach now holds the spear. Go to 82.
Yes.
Roll a d4.
Natural 1.
1.
King Zach gains dragon scales, +1 to armor, and 50% resistance to fire damage.
Okay.
Awesome.
Did you play your save?
It's 17.
You made it. Okay. The other thing the heart is doing is it is going to slam, it's going to wing slash someone. Oh, it can't do that. You guys have it pulled down. I'm going to say it can't do that. So, the anchor's still alive. Okay? It won't be able to do that. That was its turn. Bill, your turn.
Elwin is going to open up on him with the photon rifle.
Okay, and we're saying that works.
3.
No. There's opening up, and then there was that. That was the exact opposite of opening up. Tim.
I'm gonna stay the anchor there, and a slug pistol is ineffective, so I guess I'll have my second character help the first in being an anchor. That
Okay,
way,
there's 2 of you holding this thing down now. Don.
Spear.
Wow.
So I feel like you need to have a lesson on how to roll dice. All right, you roll them, they come in high, and you win the game.
Yes.
'Cause right now, you're doing the opposite direction.
Clearly didn't practice enough.
Mike.
Okay, so
I did.
they know the revolvers don't work, so I guess this Gorn wrestler will go try his Gorn rod. Melee.
is a Gorn rod fire damage?
No,
No,
it doesn't hit.
doesn't. No.
And then the dull knife from Subway is
No.
7.
Dull stuff. That is brilliant. Hand's turn. Hand gets into the room. You guys are dealing with a hand now. And the hand's going to make a melee attack against whoever your character in front is there. Who's that?
The activist.
That is a 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 7 points of damage.
So dead.
Absorb him. Absorb him, I say.
I will observe.
Roll a d100.
Hang on.
20. Roll a d6. You go 5 more years older. Your next character's turn. That was Hans. I'm sorry. Now it is Mark's turn. Mark, your turn.
All right, I will go after the hand.
Guess
Okay.
the mustaches. Walking for my age.
Where's the mustache at? No one's used it yet.
What?
You were thinking of that mustache in your turn.
Oh my god.
Actually, yeah, I was.
Yeah.
And mustache
What'd you
guy
roll?
just
I rolled
absorbed
the
it.
3 again.
No, you don't hit.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, it's your turn.
Magic mustache.
Now listen. This is your first game of DCC, right? Now,
Second.
second game of DCC. Have you used Magic Missile yet to full effect on a boss monster?
No.
I think we should talk about this.
Okay.
Do you want a mustache burn? Do you want a stash burn?
Yeah.
Okay, you can spend as many points as you want out of any stat you have in your sheet with the exception of 2. luck, and personality. All right? You can add it into your die roll.
Alright, I'll be using my luck.
You know anything
can't.
but you
anything
you
but?
can use luck afterwards. You can still spend luck, but you declare your mustache burn first.
Okay.
And how many points do you want to add to your die roll? You declare.
The 2.
That's thinking like a 5e player. Okay, so go ahead and take 2 from the stat. That's not luck. Don't take it from luck. Any other stat besides luck or personality. All right, and then roll a d20 plus 2. No, you lost your mustache. It comes right off in your hand. I'll tell you. You're left with a handlebar mustache, but you can throw it like a cool shuriken.
Okay, do it.
What's your other character's turn?
Yeah, I'll do it for that.
Okay.
Can
All right.
this character grab that mustache?
Yes, and I'm gonna say you can magic missile with it the same way as the other characters. So go ahead.
What you burning?
What are you burning?
Become an invalid. Just
Yes.
burn it all.
Yeah,
Burn it
burn
all.
like 5 off 3 stats or something.
Big boss.
Yes.
Go down to
Do
1
it.
on everything
box.
but
Do it.
personality.
Alright, so I can burn anything but luck
And personality.
and personality. Man, personality.
Everything.
Alright.
Burn it to
What are you
the
burning? How
ground.
much? He's gonna say 2 again.
No, I'll say 3 because you said that.
5. Agility.
How much you burn on today?
4.
All right, roll a d20 plus 4. No! The mustache falls out of your hand, but it falls in Elwin's hands.
What do I do with this?
It's the heart stirred.
He gives to me.
Who's in melee with the heart? You two are, right?
Yes.
Who else is in melee with the heart? 3
Go
of
on.
you. All right, so all 3 of you make a reflex save.
Come on.
That's a no.
No. No. Made it.
My
You
focus
two
would be-
each take 3 and 2 damage.
I didn't practice it enough.
All right, that was the heart's turn. Bill, your turn.
Alright,
But
so
we
this
ball.
burn, I can do a burn with the photon rifle if I want.
You can shoot. Yeah, if it works fine. Yeah.
Alright, so let's burn 9 off of intelligence.
Oh wait, no, you use a mustache. You using
Off the
that?
mustache.
But it's only the no, I only use the photon
You
rifle.
can't
Use the
you can't
mustache.
burn
Use
into
the
photon
magic
rifle.
missile.
So it's got to be the magic missile.
It has to be the
Alright,
magic
next
So we're
mustache
gonna
missile.
burn 9 from intelligence
Make me proud.
into the magic missile.
Now,
Make
so
me
now
proud.
it's a d20 minus your intelligence modifier, so minus 3 plus 9.
Okay.
Maybe
26!
Amazing.
You know, it seems almost scripted. So many games go this way. Are you attacking the hand or the heart?
The heart.
Man, I thought he was gonna say the hand. I was gonna say that'd be funny. All right, so 20 plus double your level, which is 0, plus 6.
26.
26 on a magic missile. It is pretty good.
Double your
All right.
level of 0.
You fire 1 giant missile. It does 4d12 damage.
It does.
Has a range of 1,000 feet.
Okay, so there's 4, 10, so there's
14.
14, 16, and 23.
You destroy the heart.
With my beautiful
Destroy the heart.
mustache.
It is gone. Huzzah to you,
Huzzah to my
And,
mustache.
and Elwin.
Elwin. Is Elwin a native of this world? No, you are the carnivore's rights activist.
I'm a carnivore.
He might be able to support you.
You and
All of
the
you
raptor are getting along.
pass out for a brief moment as craziness happens around you. When you awaken, the world has changed. Colors become brighter, sounds more clear and acute. Your senses seem to extend much farther than they normally could, allowing you to see remote places and hear from far across the universe. You see a demon's final breath escape its body as a physical thing, a cloud of black, greasy smoke that rises out of the beast's horrible maw. This smoke doesn't dissipate, Its volume splits into 2 huge tendrils, then 4, then dozens, then blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of stuff here. We don't need to worry about it, because what happened actually is all five of you wake up. You are in a simulator right now. Okay? We're going for the snow globe moment for just a brief second. All right? St. Elsewhere, right? You're all in the simulator room. All right? So it was all a 3D simulator.
No!
And 5 of you are standing there. You take off your VR goggles. You just hear a voice, and you're looking at. You've now witnessed the entire, how it all happened, how the great events unfolded on Tranquil. And you're not your characters. You're, Mike and Tim. You're Don, Eric, and Bill. That's who you are right now. All sitting across from who became the most legendary admiral to ever see Jump Corp, Admiral Raptor Dave Fabio. You've now lived his first mission and how he helped bring a ragtag group of characters together to take down a great evil on a faraway world. Congratulations, you all beat Dungeon Crawl Classics.